Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the fallout of Vroom Vroom Fastlane. And just so you know, if any of our voices start to give out as this recording goes on, the time of recording, we are basically a day and a half removed from being at the Royal Rumble Live. Rumble with the boys.
Hell yeah.
It was incredible, but we were fighting for our lives a little bit there. Because, you know, you got to be part of the atmosphere. But luckily, I got to be quiet at the start. Canada, you're the one that has to start booking today. Good luck, buddy.
Yes, sir. Okay, so let's look at everything. We want at least one Extreme Rules match this week. Injury Rehab 3. I don't think we really need that. I think I have some. Let me check real quick while we're here. Yeah, we do. So I'm good on that for now. I'll hold on that if I don't want to book it. I don't need to. And then self-promo, we probably will get that today, which means we're going to have 4 or 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to do some more. Obviously, we're going to spend money on promos. That is going to eventually happen, I think, in the next few weeks. Somebody's going to get upgraded. And we are going to try to swap some people as the weeks go by. I have 5 left, right? Yes, 5 left and 10 weeks. So we got this.
And then Canada will be equal with Cheek and I on trophies. So he's second in fans, but he's third by the game because he doesn't have those trophies yet, but he'll be getting one.
That is true. Real Steel, one randomly booked steel cage will receive a higher than normal rating. We do have a steel cage match this week, but the fact is I don't have a lot of money, and money is very valuable. So I think I will pass on that, and we are going to find out if... Let's do that right now, actually. Let's book that match right now. The Dudleys versus Pretty Deadly, and they do have singles feuds on the line here too. Again, you don't see it up there. You only see the one tag feud because it's a tag match. If I made this, say, a fatal 4-way, there's the Dudley Wilson level 2 feud, which almost might be better to do first, although the tag titles wouldn't be on the line. So never mind. I'm not doing that. Tag titles on the line. We're going to make it a... Maybe we will make an Extreme Rules and get that injury rehab. It might go a long way in the future. So we're going to start out... Those. I know. Oh, yeah. Superstar Morale is pretty good, too. Bad publicity. Only 2%. I'm not going to spend 60 grand on that. A little much. Although I could make it a tables. Maybe I'll make it a tables match this week for the boys. Oh, wait, no. What am I talking about? That was supposed to be a steel cage this whole time. It's my first week ever booking.
Wow, imagine.
It's my first
That's
week
how I was like,
ever.
I thought he was doing it to end it, but I was like, I'll let him cook, let him cook.
Let me cook. No, that has to be... I was just getting excited. Maybe we'll throw a tables match on the main event because the Hurricane is not going to be fighting Logan Paul. I think in the main event, we're going to start a little John Cena, Logan Paul.
Ooh.
The People's Championship is on the line.
The
However,
first 2 runners up in the Rumble.
that is very true. Ugh, what a good Rumble that was.
That was so fun.
I know. Like you said, like I haven't really like spoken long form. Really, I didn't have a meeting today or anything, so I haven't spoken a lot. And now I'm speaking. I'm like, oh, my voice is kind of fucked.
Yeah, I recorded a Victoria yesterday, and about halfway through, I'm like, this might have to be a short episode because I was fading.
Oh yeah. Alexa Bliss, Trish Stratus, 3 weeks. We did in process. Okay, she just wants the next. That is obviously gonna happen. I don't know why you want to fight Trish Stratus in the next 3 weeks, but we'll work on that. I think we're gonna go.
Trish Stratus was in the Rumble.
She was.
As was Alexa Bliss.
Hell yeah, the
I think that's the one that made me lose my voice.
No, she didn't get a very good pop.
I think I will do China and Alexa Bliss. Try to get this started. My headcanon have to go like this. I'm not gonna put the title belt on the line. Just try to get something kicking off there. Although Jade, she's looking good too. JC Jane is gonna go up against Lyra. And self promo wise, I think we'll do Kurt Angle's at 81 popularity. Kevin Owens has fallen quite a bit since losing his belt, so he's got to pop a little promo. Trish Stratus is going 73. She only has 4 weeks remaining. I got to remember that as well. Maybe we'll do a Booker T self promo. There's my 2 self promos I need for that trophy, or that check along the trophy road there. And then our last promo, I think what I'll do is sign a jobber, and I think it's got to be Heath Manhattan, baby. He's coming in. What the hell? Oh, it's just expiring contract. I thought he wanted something. I was like, sir.
He just wants to be seen.
He does. Okay. Steel cage for the titles. We have a normal match for the People's Championship. JBL's running in. We got our mid cards right here. Think I'll leave it. I'm just going to eat the low ratings probably. Although this is going to rate a little better than just because Cruiser Giant. This is going to rate lower. Can't afford the Coliseum, would really like it. Could afford Stage Crew, but then I'm broke as a joke. And I have 71,000 on this show, so I can't do it this week regardless. So I think, I'm going to throw Hurricane into the Hell Spa this week. Because we've got to make sure he's ready for Survivor Series. The Veto Star is going to wait. We're not going to use it this second. I think I'm going to send it in one last look. I didn't need that injury rehab. I'm not going to do the extreme rules for Triple H's commissioner goal and send her in. Oh, X.
I was like, is he sending?
Oh, yeah.
Cheek, I just want to say it was an honor being your hands for a section of episodes there. But based on your emails, I'm glad the power has returned to you.
You're right about that. I got a lot to look for, so if you could click on the screen, please.
Bang.
Thank you. All right. Now, sorry.
He just misses having me do it. Oh.
No, I clicked on the other screen of my setup, so.
Yeah.
Active.
Yeah.
All right. It's Queen Bee. She says her contract is up at the end of the week, and I've been buzzing around being a good little worker bee, but it's time to move on. Damn. The hive is leaving. The honey is all gone.
What a run.
That stings.
Oh.
Damn
it.
Okay.
Just know, since us three were just together over the weekend, we were pretty much just dad joking each other for 48 hours.
Brutal.
Good
Don't even
time.
mention the boogeyman ever
Ooh,
again.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Okay, so Triple H met with a consultant. Give us an hour of her company's time. It is a free trial, one of their courses on how to take WCW to the top. They have 3 categories you could choose from. Superstars have feelings too. 5-star booking and dominating the competition with a smile.
You do have a pretty smile.
It's very true.
I'm so intrigued what this is going to be.
Yeah,
like, do
what
you get a
the
power
hell?
card based off your choice, or
Dominating the competition sounds fantastic. And doing it with a smile.
you got okay?
Oh,
Shit. Okay.
Good
Okay.
talent. Increase the price of all contracts next week. How does that help me dominate? Interesting.
That's interesting. If you are watching this in the comments, if you've had that pop up before, because we've never seen that. If you know what the other decisions cause, I would love to know.
Seriously, just so curious. All right. Want to talk figures? I think we're just gonna lock her in for the rest of the season, baby.
Oh,
You have good deal. Speaking of good deal, hopefully Batista wants to stay for 5 weeks, 131,000. Well, let me see. I want to see Stone Cold. He's signed for the year. Okay. I'm going to I already have authorization. Batista. First I've heard of it. Piece of shit. Okay. And then let's see. Austin says, I imagine everyone in the crowd might be getting bored of me winning so easily. I need a bigger test. Ooh, want to go against both The Rock and Lee?
That's weird here. It's called Lee.
Just insane. And I don't mean in a tag. He wants a triple threat or fatal four-way. Wow. Okay. That sounds awesome. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
And then Dragon Lee says he really hit it off with Batista on his date last week. Thanks for pairing us up. And then the crowd still loved us even though we didn't get the win. Batista and I definitely shake up the tag division. And the fans can't wait to see our next tag match. Ugh, yeah, sure. Just chomping at the bit for that Dragon Lee Batista tandem. All right.
Here we go.
Let's shake things up. Too good to be forgotten. Superstars don't lose popularity when it. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Wild card, so you can use one specialist superstar to match increases its quality. Or fatal markdown. Fatal four-way matches reduce the match type cost by 50%.
That's a pretty good set.
Stone Cold just said I could put him in a fatal four-way, so I'm gonna be probably using that, and then I could get it at a little cheaper cost.
Although you do love your specialist.
I do love specialists. If I use one specialist in a match, it increases its quality, so that's
So
pretty damn good.
And if you
too.
spread them out, it doesn't say it's limited to just like one match per show. So like if you had 4 matches with specialists, in theory, all 4 get a quality boost.
I love cheesing the system. I think wild card. Yeah, I do have a shitload of specialists, so I think if I spread them out, this card will be the most beneficial. Too Good to Be Forgotten is super good, but I'm trying not to have people hurt at the first place, so I don't think it would really serve a huge purpose. So we are going wild card.
Wild card, bitches.
Why aren't the brakes working?
Because I cut the brakes! Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Wild card. All right. And then Batista wants a shot at the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Oh my gosh. Who is my World Heavyweight
I think
Champion?
it's Muhammad Ali, but I think he got injured at the show, if I recall.
Well,
So you have to heal him or make Batista mad.
we're going to use the power of healing.
Bam.
And then he's going to get hurt again.
Do you have a physio? You could protect him that way, potentially. Oh, bang. You got 2 of them, brother.
No,
really?
I don't know if all the physio in the world is going to save him. Reduces the probability. It's not a guarantee. Okay. That's pretty decent. Who's our lowest popularity person? Gosh dang it. That'd be so cool if I could just pull it up like that. So, Queen Bee, and she's gone.
No.
You could
So
make it hit
the-
Indy if you just, like, if you're not going to use Quinn B. Obviously,
Just
you
for-
could blow off a level 1 feud if you wanted in a cage, but you could also release her, and then that would hit Indy.
Okay. Thing is, like, do I want Indy to be that popular?
Wanna be popular.
That's so much money.
I know.
I can't.
Bro's got hell spas
Oh,
up the
man.
wazoo.
I know, I like his power because of jelly.
I wish I could see your guys' rosters. Maybe I'll just have to sit back and see when you guys are scheduling. Who's got contracts coming up? So that'll be a big one because that's gonna.
I mean, I can go ahead
Potentially.
and tell you right now, I will be the one to hit. Spoiler alert for later this episode, I am the one to hit with that card, absolutely.
Yeah, he's got like 0 stams.
Yep. I'm either getting hit with it this week or next week, I'm guessing, so I gotta make moves
I guess-
regardless.
Okay, let's see how it does. This is our dominating with the smile card.
That's next week anyway, so you can try to.
Yeah, sure.
You can pivot this week, but
Pivot. Let's see. Who's low stand that we could just heal?
heal.
I think I'm gonna schedule the show first. Yeah, this is.
You have all your control back. It's too.
I
It's all this
know.
stuff. You're like, how do I hold all these oranges?
Oranges.
Oranges.
Aw. Reduced by a week. I feel like we got to get Macho Man back sooner than we do Dude Love.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get
Well,
to.
you have a injury rehab too. You can bring Macho back this week, right there.
Well,
So-
I already used it on
Oh.
Muhammad.
And
I
you
have injury
still-
rehab 3.
Oh yeah, I could bring Duders back. This
I
week.
can bring Duders back.
Old duders.
Duders.
You know what? Screw it. I got 2 of them. I'll empty the clip.
Let's go, Duders.
So
Hey,
Rod-
mercy. I'm not gonna be able to do
Dude.
voices today either.
Oh, nah.
Dude's back from the dead. We got Muhammad Ali back from the dead, and Macho Man is closer to being
He can come
resurrected.
back next week with the 1 weeker.
All right, so now we can get Muhammad.
Where is it?
Actually,
Oh, Triton's coming for money next week.
so we need Muhammad. Batista wanted a shot. A minute. Tinkering.
Tinkering. We're moving. We're grooving.
I know. I'm just trying to process this. Okay, Dragon Lee and Stone Cold. All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Boom.
Yeah, we'll make it a title match. I don't give a shit. If Dragon Lee wins, though, like what? All right.
He's not winning.
All right, and then we gotta get Batista wanted Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad.
I think I gotta make it a triple threat though, cause
Gotta get that specialist in there. Oh wait, never mind. That
Push
doesn't,
the feud.
that doesn't track.
push the feud and I needed a heel.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're both
Yeah.
Batista's face for some reason. But
He's just enjoying life.
good on you for calling out specialist. We're gonna throw in Dusty Rose Daddy.
Daddy.
It's the specialist you need. All right, and Muhammad's putting that belt on the line because
Hell yeah,
Batista required it. So this is gonna be a wild show. Tough curve to figure out.
It was gonna be like that year WWE had the pay-per-view Fatal 4-Way, except it's just a random episode of WCW.
All right. Okay. We're cooking. Now, for my next trick, I think we got to get Big Boss Man involved. New signee, specialist, by the way, and he's a bad boy. We need to pair him against a good boy. Big Boss Man needs a big rival, so how about Triton's big
Yes.
juicy ass? Let's go.
Eat it. That could be. That's Mania main event worthy. I'll be honest.
Triton, if Triton plays his cards right, his royal flush, then
Is that him declaring his spot in the Royal Rumble?
easy.
I do declare.
And then I guess we got a feud to blow off, boys. So another specialist, Queen
Ooh.
Bee. This is her final
Okay.
go around.
Okay.
So we need that. We need that steel cage.
In a steel cage.
Oh yeah, the women's title's still vacant because the Iron Woman match was a draw at Fastlane.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
I wonder if I could add some people in here then. feel like we gotta give. Shit, who deserves a chance? Stop it. Stop it.
Club and Indie.
Fine. Now I'm torn between Ronda and Rhea Ripley. I think. But they're already title holders, so I feel like Becky Lynch having a chance.
Indy's a specialist in a steel cage, though.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The plot thickens.
Or doesn't it?
Fine, I'll buy it. She ain't gonna win anyway. And then guess what? If Queen Bee wins, title gets vacated next week, and I can do it again.
Yeah.
All right, that's fun.
That's a lot of specialists.
This is insane.
Just
So,
5-star
yeah.
matches all night.
What's new, right? Okay. Goodness, we really shot our wad. I want dudesters out here. Who could dudesters just be duding that out with?
Austin's a fighter. He's a bruiser. That matches.
I wonder though.
Oh, Nick knows that.
God.
Make him a heel again because he sucks.
No.
But I kind of want him to call out himself and just argue. None of these guys can change classes though, can they?
Mankind could. Dude could. Anyone 15 or higher could. Or, excuse me, 20 or higher could.
Oh.
I just don't know. You'd have to check what they can become, because I don't remember offhand.
They can become whatever you want.
Oh, it
Fighter,
is
perfect.
15, sorry.
There
So
you go.
anything 15 or above can change.
So he gets a fighter. So that would work then, bruiser fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get Mick Foley.
Ooh.
Gotta change class. Okay. So we're setting things up. We're working. And then. All right, last thing. Oh God, Nicholas nosedive. Let's do. We're gonna have Becky Lynch. We're gonna have Becky Lynch do a little bit of.
I know the guy in front of us at the Rumble really wanted Becky at 30. Then he
Yeah,
had to
he
watch
does.
a fat guy named Cody do the Nikki Bella twirl behind him.
All right. We need fans, so we're gonna do promo. We're gonna do charity. Okay, this is a damn loaded show, dude. I wish we could watch every one of these matches, but we can't. Okay. And I don't think we're gonna add anybody yet. Oh my God, we gotta have a tables match, and we can get a 4-week contract. Yes,
Huge.
yes.
Right there.
Triton's
Got it.
big ass
He's
going
a
through a
master of
table.
tables. No, he's gonna put Big Boss Man 10
Big
seconds.
ball man?
Hell yeah, dude. What?
Dusty Rhodes. Clubberella's gonna get hurt. Dusty Rhodes. Post Malone is in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in. All right, let me do the.
Shit.
I might have to pop this next week.
Rematch on maybe Maham. Oh, you're.
You used
Used
it on
it on-
Muhammad, though.
Oh, okay.
So he's safe.
Let me see if I can send someone to the spa just to get them juiced up. I need to send Cody Rhodes.
That was probably when I was trying to figure out if I could figure out what those other cards you would have got. All I know is damn it, the other one is Superstars Have Feelings too. You get a Superstar Morale card 3.
Okay.
That's the only. I don't know what the 5-star booking is. Couldn't find it.
All right, I think we're Gucci. This is pretty damn good booking, dude. Hell yeah!
Oh, I got bad.
Wow.
You did it to me. It's because you did it to me. Don't even start.
I was singing.
I know. I got scared.
Heaven forbid a man sings, and then Teddy
Oh God.
vetoes a champ Cactus Jack. We're about to do some factoids here about how dead my roster is as we go to book this show.
Oh, that's why you couldn't trade him. That's why you couldn't trade him.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even you that hit him. It was Teddy that got
Wow.
him. All right. Well, we got a handful of emails to dive through here, and I'm gonna start with Triple H because Cactus Jack can't take part. Apologizes about that. Teddy says, I have to say, really crushed with the last show. Game recognized game. Don't come at me, Theodore, and say game recognized game after you just pried from me a superstar. So I'm going to tell him I was barely trying. I'm going to be sassy. It was one show. You can't be lucky that long. Right now, your destiny is to shut up. That sounds like a cheek email.
Wow.
All right, so this was what I was scared of. So Scott Steiner, we had him mad, but I did not want to use a morale card on him on the chance he got stolen. I was hoping since he won his match, we wouldn't get held up for money. We've also got Dakota Kai set to expire. So as much as I love Scott Steiner, the plan was if I could get through without this email, I was going to use the morale card on him. But I'm going to decline 100K. If he gives me one more chance, we're going to be able to fix it. But if not, unfortunately, Scott Steiner will not be part of our home stretch plans as much as I love him. It's going to hurt, but we gotta play to win this thing. So, Scott, I'm going to tell you, no, I'm going to assume he's gone. I don't think I'm that lucky. And there it is. Mage will be in touch. Self-contract value, which was a little bit nothing crazy because he was on a temp deal anyway. Then we got Dakota Kai, whose contract is up. And I don't want to use the extension on her. I want to look at everyone there. So I just wanted to see what the offers looked like. So my thinking here is she wants 80K. But that power card's going to hit for 25K. So I would be paying, I mean, obviously it's going to hit other people. I can't stop the card. But in the case of Dakota Kai, for an extra 23K, I can just lock her up the rest of the season is how I'm viewing this. And I think that's worth it. So we're going to pay more for her knowing that we would basically be paying not that much short of that after that card hits. So self-promos double the popularity increase for stars with less than 40 stamina. That's my whole roster. So that'd be very impactful. +3 mic skill on cruisers would make their promos down the home stretch better. Select superstars who share the role gain 5 ring XP. The Paragon. This was share the same role. So this is I think this is the one you ended up taking.
Yeah, I took this one. Yeah.
So this is where I can grab all faces or all heels and give them a ring XP boost. But you can see roster is thin right now. We'll be talking about that here in a moment. The popularity thing is just for self promos, and I don't think I tend to not run a lot of self promos. So I'm really between the other two. So cruisers would be Dom, who is 3 on the mic. Because if they're already 5, I don't, gain anything. So Dom, Ray, Stax is now a fighter because I had changed him. Eddie, I think, is already okay. He's a 4. Katana's a 3. Caden Carter's a 3. So I could get Caden, Katana, Ray, and Dom at 5 on the mic. I think I'm gonna take the Paragon here. None of these are amazing.
Here we go.
And then we will go to roll here and see. So obviously, similar Canada brought up on his at the end of the last episode. If it's already level 25, they're obviously not going to benefit from this. So Brooks, Cactus is 2, Katana 3, Caden 4, Piper 5. On the face side, on the heel side, Stacks, Dakota for 2, Razor 3, Ken 4, Dom 5. So we need to go heel. And for consistency's sake, we will give Stacks the click here. Who share the role. Because I think we figured out for sure it did feed, but
Yeah.
Stacks is there in the middle.
Boom, 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 boom.
Send them through. 5 XP across the board. Do not book your most popular giant this week for a Get Schooled, which is very tempting. Who's my most popular giant? It is Piper Niven, who's one of like 3 people that can work this week. So
Fear.
Oh, true. True. Who isn't one of 3 people that can work this week. So that's fine. So let's go ahead and do Veer's perk here. Fighter or bruiser is let's do it this way. So if he goes fighter, he would be a good match with Brooks right now. Again, you can see the roster very thin for ECW. That was why I was like, I'll just be honest, because I know Cheek's gonna hit me with that card either this week or next week, because I have to grab people. So we'll just go fighter. I'm probably just gonna keep him a giant anyway. So yeah, my whole roster is right here on the page, and thought I got to the end of last episode, and if you watched Fastlane, you know that the trade session got really chaotic for me because there was a domino of things that happened. So Ken Shamrock, one of my favorites ever, was offered to me. I'll sort this by popularity while I do this. Ken Shamrock was offered to me by $200,000 by Canada. A little more than his value, but I love Ken Shamrock and Ken Shamrock. Incredible popularity. Completely fair offer. But I didn't know if I wanted to take it because I knew Cheek was on the horizon ready for a steal. And Canada said, well, I don't think you should be able to steal. But and I should have, probably not taken the deal, but I didn't know what was about to happen next. So we decided that, yeah, if I do this trade, it wouldn't be eligible for the steal. So I take that deal. I send out $200,000. But then when it came time for the steal, a power card had hit Cactus Jack, which made him unavailable for trade, aka in our world, unavailable to be stolen. So I went in with the intent of protecting Eddie and Ray, my tag champs, and you'll notice they don't have the tag titles because, again, crazy domino effect. I was going to protect Eddie and Ray, prepared to lose either Cactus or Stacks. That's who I assumed would go. Possibility of Dom as well, since he had gotten a boost recently. But then it got brought up on the fly again. Well, you should only be able to protect one because Cactus, I get thrown off, but completely fair decision. So I only protected one. I chose to protect Stacks. That made Ray get stolen, but then I wanted Ray back because I had things I wanted to do. And then I probably overpaid for Ray after overpaying for Shamrock. And then to try to recoup some of that, I sent Shinsuke Nakamura over to Raw from Teddy to get some money. Now, I crunched it all together, and this is about as bad as what the Dallas Mavericks did over the weekend.
Oh, no.
So the trade for me, because again, Rey Mysterio, I didn't get Rey Mysterio, I kept him. So he's not really something gained. So in essence, I traded and I think it comes out to like $170,000. Dude Love on a permanent contract. Shinsuke Nakamura on a permanent contract. Mankind on a temporary contract. I traded all that to get Ken Shamrock, which is not good. Then I come into this. The magic number for stamina is if you're above 40, you're not a threat to get injured. If you're at 40, I don't remember. We'll take a look and find out if it highlights them or not, just for story time. So if you're at 40, you're technically also at risk. I have one male superstar on my roster named Brooks Jensen here. Is the only person above 40 stamina. Meaning any other male superstar that gets booked this week does have a chance to get injured. Scott Steiner would have also been in that group because he was at 19 stamina. But I knew Scott Steiner was potentially going to storm off because I didn't pay him $50,000 earlier on because I was bracing for the steal. So all that to say, my roster got super thin in a hurry, and it's very beat up right now. So I need bodies, but I don't necessarily have a ton of money to do it. And now with that 25K power card, it's going to be even tougher because bodies I pick up this week are going to get hit by that card. So I have to make the decision, do I risk injury or do I try to bring people in, just take the money hit but keep people around. The other thing on the horizon is our Royal Rumble special. If you're a newer viewer, every season we do a Royal Rumble. There's benefits that go to the winner for winning the match and potentially extra benefit if they book them in a one-on-one world title match at WrestleMania in the main event. And I want to win that Rumble, but you have to have healthy superstars. If a superstar is injured at the end of Survivor Series, they can't compete. Right now I have 11 male superstars. One is the world champion who wouldn't be allotted. So I have 10. If anyone got hurt, I would lose that spot and one of these guys would get that spot. So on top of everything else, I also need bodies because I got to feed a Rumble. So we're going to take a look at the power cards here. We can know a guy. Did I already know guys? I don't think I did, and I did not, unfortunately. Here's the card that Scott Steiner was going to get if he survived. So I've got to figure out if I want to pay $30,000 to know guys or kind of leave that. I think I'm going to leave that hang. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform 2 searches here. I came in tonight, even before the power card, my thought was I could perform a 10 to 14 search. I need males. I could set it to male. I could search 1 here, and I could search 1 5 to 9. If I like what I see, I could make a signing or 2, knowing it's going to cost me a little extra next week. If I don't like it, kind of move on. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to risk $15,000 here and take a look at what pops up. So I'm going to do a 5 to 9 first.
Ooh.
Then I'm going to hit a 10 to 14. And we're going to digest.
Oh.
I can't do the voice today, so that's why we have the soundboard. So, kind of looking at what we got here. Again, knowing I'm trying to build up for the Rumble. I've got a few people that I think would be like, ooh, that's awesome they pulled up. Gable is one of those people that I thought might still be in this range. I love Chad Gable. We've had him on the brain before. We got stuff we can tell. Apollo Crews, we haven't really seen. Wesley, I had season 1. I injured him. Trick Williams, I really like, and he's close to level 15. That's the only one I can do. That's the only one I can do. Has a lot of legacy here, but I don't think I'm going to grab him because I don't really have anything for him other than just saying his name like I'm saying Luna. Humberto and Cruz del Toro, couple cruiserweights. We've got giants in there that we could do something with. They're lower levels, but Humberto is kind of expensive for being a lower level. I was looking to see if there was something I'm missing, but he's 2 mic skills, so I don't know what makes him think he's worth so much. So I think we're going to grab out of this group, we're going to grab Chad Gable.
Shoosh.
And we're going to go. Actually, I want to check where my, because I don't want everyone to hit me with a contract ask at the same time.
Yeah, you do.
So we have Razor 5 weeks out and Sally 2 weeks out.
Razor.
I might release Sally.
What?
Oh, no way.
Because Caden Carter betrayed Katana Chance, so this feud doesn't really mean anything. And that makes the hit a little worse next week.
I'm gonna get steamrolled.
So, yeah, I think I'm gonna send her out.
4 and 12.
Sally, it was an honor. Okay, so that basically cancels out one of these signings in terms of the hit. So now I only have to work. So 5 weeks out is Razor. No one else is on a temp contract. So I'm going to go Chad Gable for 4.
Ooh.
I'm going to go Trick Williams for 3.
Ooh.
I can't remember if I got there. I remember trying to get these guys into a feud season 2. We're about to find out if I got it started or not.
That'd be great.
And then I think I'm going to hold. I might do like the exact same thing next week. But I think I'll hold for now. None of these guys scream as much, but we probably need bodies. They'll also stay there because as I book this show, I might say I need them anyway. Did I ever get the feud started? I did not. Okay. I remember trying it and failing, and I don't remember if I popped it at the end on accident or not. Because we were having Trick Wins Chad Gable argue about who's been robbed more. Okay, so let's start putting some stuff together here. So Katana Chance, Caden Carter, but it would be face-face because I haven't had time to do the turn. Let me actually sort this. Whoops. Sort this by the stamina here. So I could go Piper and Dakota. Then try Trick and Chad again.
Trick and Chad.
Now, Brooks was in a thrown together team with Scott Steiner that we had some stuff potentially going for, but that's going to be on pause now. I think just for the sake of health likelihood, we go Brooks and Sangha, but I could also grab another body or risk someone that's like not as low and just not put a stipulation on. So like I could have Ken Shamrock do something. So I think we're gonna go Ken and Brooks. Then we've got one more spot to fill. This is where again I can risk a couple more people. I can sign one of the female jobbers to face Katana. I could put like Razor and Dom do something, but not what I want to do. Oh my goodness, there we go. Okay, so grab, in this case it'd be Cora Cut taking on Dakota Kai, or I could give Apollo Cruz or Cruz del Toro. Fuck, now I want to just get both of them because then it's Apollo Cruz del Toro. Fuck, goddamn.
Oh,
right.
no.
They're both signed. I can't not do that now. That's on. Someone is gonna be so upset that I'm wasting an extra $50,000 for the sake of a dumb joke. But welcome to the fucking CodyVerse, baby. That's all we do. All right, so I'm just double checking my weeks here. So we've got 3, then 4, then 5. So one of them is signed for 2 weeks. One of them is signed for 6. We'll do the 2-week deal on the cheaper guy, Cruz del Toro, and Apollo Cruz is here for 6 weeks to benefit from.
Just signed a couple cruiserweights.
Oh man. All right. Well, fuck. Now I want to put the tag titles on the line. God damn it. All right, so Apollo Cruz, Del Toro
If
are
you
going to be
cruise, you
taking on
lose.
into Sheer. So obviously Veer very likely to get hurt here,
So funny.
but that gives us somewhat of a shot at a curve. And then no one else has rivalries. These guys just don't have the pop, even if I put a stip on it. But I could also. Oh shit! That takes away the card. All right, they're not getting the title shot.
Oh no.
Not yet. Not yet. Is there someone else I want to put here? Not really. So okay, we're actually gonna go triple threat with
Songs.
for now. We might pivot 7 more times before I send this through. I knew this was going to be a really tough week, and it has been a very tough week.
Oof, it's
So what I was about to say before I saw I wasn't doing my goal and then got confused is, and here's why I want to do it. 15 commissioner goals gets me the magic rando. This is what I'm thinking. This is why my stamina is in the Garbo, but I'm 1 away from being done with it.
oh no.
So I'm looking at Trick and Chad Gable, 84 and 71 respectively.
Oh my god.
And like, they can do that.
They can.
And I need more bodies anyway after this week, so they'll end up being probably around like 60 and 50 respectively. And then this show sucks, dude.
What's new?
So these guys probably go to the main. That just hangs out. That just hangs out. Then we're gonna rule change Caden Carter. She's making her heel turn. I also want to double check. I always forget if I had the rule change. Okay, because I can't remember if I had rule change or class change. And then no, I'm not gonna turn someone just for the sake of turning someone. I can do that with the new people next week. Do a tag team call out or a normal call out. Okay, we're gonna go
With what monies?
Oh, true.
Ooh.
Also true. So we're gonna go advertising. And we will go Dom with what money there as well. So the false count anywhere thing might not happen. That's just gonna go tables. And then we'll advertise with probably Razor.
Razor the Bone.
Then power card wise, I am going to use the network special this week. That was part of the plan because I knew this was going to be tough. Like I said, losing Steiner, the domino effect there made it even tougher. But, and then I'm also knowing that Canda's probably going to be right there to jump back in first after this week. Either jump me or be close. I'm going to 2-bit arena for next week to try to rally it back. No,
Take note of that, Smackdown.
think I do
Oh, it's
anything
taken
there.
note.
Sorry.
Hey, it's taken. Note has been taken on that.
Okay, yeah, because I noticed my notes had more because I have been hit with more power cards, but we're good note takers here at CodyVerse.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Get schooled. I don't know if I want to pop this right now or wait. I usually pop these pretty quick. It was the same thing. I knew the steal was coming, so wanted to see kind of who would go. Dom is so close to 10. I don't think hitting him does it, but I could potentially go 15 plus 30 for the one I get, so I can put 45 on somebody and get like Cactus Jack or Ken Shamrock to level 25 or Razor as well. I'm gonna go Ken because I feel less likely to injure him compared to others, and I'll probably accidentally injure him this week after saying that. So Ken for 15 gets him to 22. 30 will get him close. And then I think negotiation we hold for now. And yeah, that is my chaotically awful show here. We will go back into second place after this week and
You don't know that.
try to rally the troops. We'll see. This is going to be a tough night for ECW.
And here we go. SmackDown opens up. Xavier Woods comes out. His music hits. He's standing at the top of the ramp. He has a mic. And he says, Fastlane was bullshit. It was supposed to be the show where I take back control of SmackDown and ECW attacks, and that's the beginning of the end. Then JBL makes his own match type. Macho Man attacks Hurricane backstage, and don't get me started on Ken Shamrock laying a beatdown on Kevin Owens instead of focusing on winning the most prestigious title in the CodyVerse. So now, everyone has forced my hand. I'm making immediate changes to the roster. Starting first, Ken Shamrock, that animal, is being traded to ECW for cash considerations. He's now where he belongs. Next, to relieve this brand of madness, Macho Man has been traded to WCW for a superstar to be named later. And that superstar is in a title match tonight. That's going to help us restore some of this lawfulness to this brand. Now, before Kevin Owens, before your music hits, you will get your title rematch against Kurt Angle. And Booker T, before your music hits, you will get your number 1 contendership fair and square. And I'm going to announce it here, week 16, that at Survivor Series, it's Booker T versus Kevin Owens versus Kurt Angle for the Universal title. Ooh. You heard it here first. We're booking it now.
Hell yeah.
See ya at Survivor Series. And then this one starts. Got to clear my voice after that one. The Pretty Deadly is coming out here against the they've proclaimed they're the Dusty Boys, and unfortunately the Dudley Boys are going to be going off to TNA after this week for a little bit because we did not re-sign them last week, and the titles are on the line. Will Pretty Deadly come through, or are we going to have some vacant tag team championships? Oh, wow. Baby, man, Pretty Deadly is in a classic, 4.5-star match. Pretty Deadly has had the Dudley Boys numbers. Cecilia off to TNA, go the Dudleys. Pretty Deadly, your SmackDown tag team champions. Kevin Owens, we know in real life, when he didn't win the title at Saturday Night's Main Event, he went and he stole the Winged title belt. But in the CodyVerse, he's walking into SmackDown this week with one of those like carry cases that you see for title belts, and he unzips it slowly, but he pulls out one of those like $40 foam belts of the Universal title, and he puts that over his shoulder. He's still your champion, baby. He is champion, your Universal foam champion. Only 2 people enjoyed him doing that. JC Jane, one half of the Black Widows, can't seem to win at a big event. I think it was the Hell in the Cell. Her and Ivy Isla Dawn couldn't get it done, and at Fastlane, Vroom Vroom Fastlane, again they couldn't get it done against Lyra and Trish. So JC Jane's taking matters into her own hands tonight and taking on Lyra 1v1. But oh man, things are crumbling quickly with those Black Widows. That's not good. Disappointing match. Booker T, he is your number 1 contender. He's in the back. He's walking through, and he comes face to face with your actual Universal Champion, Kurt Angle. And he holds his hand like that, just like that. You think he's going to say he's the 5-time, but no, he raises his hand outward to Kurt Angle and says, congratulations, you deserved it. They shake hands. They know they're going up against each other at Survivor Series, but they obviously have respect for each other. And now the advertising queen back in real life WWE, but she's taking on China here in the CodyVerse tonight. The belt is not on the line. That was on purpose, but it is Cruiser Giant. Hopefully we get something kicking off here. But China just dominates, and we do kick it off. 2.5-star match. Little Heath Manhattan comes down to the ring and says, you know, I was in Indianapolis at the Royal Rumble, and I saw 4 dudes. One of them he does not record with us, but there was 4 dudes hanging out there, and I know they're from the CodyVerse. And they look like they were having a good time, but they made fun of me for flipping off Roman Reigns. And he is now a heel because he flipped off Roman Reigns, and he went up against the 3+1 boys from the CodyVerse.
Yeah, that dude sucked.
Yeah, Heath Manhattan. Boo. And in the main event, Logan Paul versus the player to be considered later, the superstar to be considered later. John Cena makes his debut on SmackDown. He is going to get his shot at the People's Championship. But who's that? Who's running in? Oh my God, it's JB Hell. Clothesline from Hell. Well, the ref is not looking. Logan Paul easily retains his People's Championship. And JBL and Cena do pop a rivalry. That's exactly what I wanted as we move on.
Pop. All right. After JBL runs in and disrupts things in the main event for Letdown, we're going to see how we can get started in the opener for WCW. So we got Nipples Post Malone, The Rock, who is putting his title on the line against Stone Cold Steve Austin and Dragon Lee. For some reason, Stone Cold wanted a match with Dragon Lee. So Dragon Lee could become a champion tonight, and that will be something I will have to navigate around. But let's see who can come out on top. Oh my God. Okay. I saw the little picture coming from the right side of the screen, and it made me nervous. So Stone Cold, he wanted a heavyweight shot. He gets it, and he wins in the fatal four-way. And he sparks a rivalry with Dragon Lee, which is insane. Why the hell is he so obsessed with Dragon Lee? Find out later on. And then, speaking of obsessed, Dude Love, just obsessed with himself, calls out himself, and he sparks a rivalry after arguing with himself. I just picture he's like cutting promos in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And just like arguing with himself. So, Dude Love not showing much love to Mankind.
Damn.
Who could save this? Possibly Cactus Jack? And then nothing can save the table from one of these two gigantic asses. These cheeks are going to be shaken. Big Boss Man Triton, one set goes through a table tonight. No!
Oh, the big ball man.
No! Big Boss Man
Big ball man things.
shows Triton who's boss. Sadly, the king is picking splinters out of his ass as we speak. And then Mankind says, you know what, Dude Love? Enough's enough. I'm changing classes. And he changes from a bruiser to a fighter. And then in the steel cage match, the culmination of the rivalry between Zoe Stark and Queen Bee. Queen Bee, her last match on WCW, potentially, unless we bring her back for like a third time. Clubberella gets her shot, and Indy Hartwell, the cage match specialist, does that pay off in this women's title match? The title is vacant. If Queen Bee wins, it technically stays vacant. Let's see. Cody, who you got real quick?
I believe in the lore of vacancy, so Quinn B.
Give me my girl. Give me my girl, Indy.
Ooh, your girl Indy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, grrr.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's go.
Amazing man.
Amazing match. Indy, one of our lowest rated superstars, will get a boost from getting the title. Queen
yeah.
Bee leaves on a sour note. And we have an amazing match. And then some charity work. Lovely Becky Lynch, the man, gets almost 7,000 new fans. A much needed shot in the arm for WCW. And then the main event. Batista and Undertaker keep their rivalry going. But Batista wanted a shot with Muhammad Ali. He wanted a chance to compete for the title. And then, of course, we threw in Dusty Rhodes, because why not, Daddy? I'm a specialist. Just get me in the ring and I'll make good things happen, Daddy. So here we go. For all the marbles, does Batista... We saw Stone Cold hold up to his end of wanting a triple threat match. Can Batista hold up to his end of the bargain and calling out wanting a heavyweight shot?
Oh, Daddy!
Daddy! Oh, Ali and Rhodes. So Dusty Rhodes out for I got her giving it my all, but Undertaker Batista grows. And Ali and Rhodes yet again.
Hell yeah.
Spark around. They literally just feud with each other. It's something like
Fight
something
forever,
you see.
Daddy.
Like something you'd see on Teddy Long and Raw, because he has a lot of feuds all the time. The same people. That's all I got to say, Daddy. I'm a champion, by the way.
And Teddy Long says, you want to see some shit you've been seeing for a while? But ladies and gentlemen, it is ladies' night on Raw because we don't let men fight on the red brand any longer.
Ladies' night.
Oh, what a night. It kicks off new signing. That's right. I said the word new in association to Raw. It's Lita taking on Charlotte Flair to kick off the show. Charlotte
She won the Rumble.
getting the win. 3 stars. Rumble winner.
Spoiler alert, even though it's like a few days after, probably.
And they'll end up seeing this like a week and a half from now.
Sure.
Finn Balor comes out for a charity promo, and he says, the real charity I need is for my Rumble entrance because nobody reacted because people didn't realize it was me. Down with Def Rebel, up with AI Raw, 5250, agree. Tables action, Fallon Henley, Trixie Gambit have been feuding. They resume that feud tonight, and Fallon Henley grabs a 1.5 star table match victory. Rivalry up to level 2. Then Luke Gallows goes up to R-Truth. He's like, come on, Coral. We got to call out McSwaggin and Karrion Kross. R-Truth's like, what? I'm R-Truth. And Luke Gallows just kind of ignores him and throws him over his shoulder, carries him to the ring. His Truth just screams, I'm the truth, I'm the truth. Luke Gallows cuts a promo while Truth keeps interrupting him, but the fans love it. They can't get enough of it. Rivalry go up to level 3, and then it's time to get back to what we all love, chains and whips. The kinky feud, Donna Matrix, Ivy Nile continues as Donna Matrix gets the win here tonight in another tables contest. 2.5 stars this time. Rivalry up to level 3. Tommaso Ciampa, charity promo, says there was a section of the crowd that couldn't see much of my tag match at the Royal Rumble because lights were in their face. And that really sucks. So watch AI Raw if you think lighting should be better and more consistent. And 4,500 fans agree. Big fan night for Raw. And in the main event, Nikki going to take on Michelle McCool. This rivalry, these two ladies growing in popularity in this feud. They're going to continue it tonight. Michelle McCool with a 3-star victory, closing the show. Rivalry level 3 as well. Oh, God. And then we head over to ECW. And the show starts with a cameraman, ironically, recording another cameraman who's knocking on the office door of Ted DiBiase. They want Ted to welcome in the show, let him know all the great matches, the rivalries, let the people know why, as of right now, ECW has more fans than any other brand. Things could never go wrong. We're at the top. But there's no answer. And then Eddie and Ray are seen walking by, and they are pissed. And they demand to see Ted. And Ted says, no, the door's locked. And so Eddie says, I've got an idea. And he goes and he gets a forklift, but the forklift is also got lowrider ability. So he gets the forklift and he pops it up and down. And he goes and he rips the door open. And you see Ted DiBiase in a way we've never really seen him. He looks cold, scared. His eyes are bloodshot. His face untrimmed. The beard out of control. It looks like Ted DiBiase hasn't slept. Eddie and Ray confront him, and Ray says, hey, if you wanted me back on the brand so bad, why didn't you offer WCW something on the front end so we could have kept our tag titles? You know how the CodyVerse works. We had to forfeit those. And Ted just sheepishly mumbles. You can't understand him. Eddie starts to chew him out even more. And Scott Steiner storms out. Look, I didn't like the guy, but he was meant to be a key part of our brand. Then Brooks Jensen comes around the corner and says, yeah. And he spent $200,000, on some guy named Ken Shamrock instead of my buddy Scott Steiner. That's bull. That's bull right there. And all of a sudden, Brooks just starts. He came in with the laundry list. He has a new necklace, and it has a little locket, and he undoes the locket, and it has a piece of paper that he unfolds. And it's just all the bad decisions Ted DiBiase has made in the last months that have put ECW in this spot where, yes, they're at first place, but at what cost? And all of a sudden, Ted DiBiase drops his head, and just walks out of the room. Brooks Jensen, Eddie, Ray, they go to follow him. Dom sneaks up behind. He's a little further behind the crowd. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And Ted just looks at them, and he grabs hold of Brooks Jensen, and he gives him a hug. And he said, Brooks, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we're in this place, but things have to be done. Calls have to be made. My life and the life of ECW depend on it. And his phone rings. Ted's phone rings. And as he looks at his phone, complete fear comes over him. He picks up the phone and is frantically trying to talk and explain as he just runs away. Nobody knows what the hell is going on. And as Brooks Jensen goes to keep talking, he's cut off with a shoosh. Chad Gable walks in and says they needed me back at ECW because I'm the answer. So when ECW came and offered me a contract and said, we'll make right by you for what happened last year, I said, thank you. But before Chad Gable could keep talking, Trick Williams comes around the corner. And Trick Williams just starts laughing and says, you really haven't learned your lesson, have you? You are really one stupid little man. And they start arguing. They work their way out to the ring, and we find out it's a tables match. We don't know who made it. But Trick Williams puts Chad Gable through a table, and a year later, they still don't want to actually be rivals. What do you know?
Nope.
Maybe they're actually just like cool friends. They're like, Ted, stop doing this to us. Then out to the ring. The music hits. But it's not the music you're expecting because this isn't Caden Carter coming out the ring. It's Kaiden Carter. At Fastlane, she betrayed her longtime partner Katana Chance, saying that Katana never truly cared about her. She only cared about herself. And so she has aligned herself with Dakota Kai. And Kaiden Carter spells out the laundry list of reasons that Season 3 has gone from a dream to pure hell. And she says, Katana, I know you're not here tonight because Dakota and I, we broke your spirit. We took you out. And I'll be honest, I don't even know if ECW is going to be allowed on the air much longer. But if we are, you and I have a date on the calendar with Destiny, and yours is looking rough. And Dakota Kai comes up behind her and applauds and is so proud of Kaiden Carter for finally speaking up against. But Piper Niven comes around, positively Piper, sneaks her head around the corner and says, y'all are being so negative tonight. I once was a negative Nessie too. But now, I'm positively Piper. And I believe that Ted DiBiase, he's going to find a way. And we will reign supreme at the end of Season 3 and celebrate together as a family. And Dakota Kai and Kaiden Carter just look in absolute disgust. And Dakota says, you want to go? And Piper says, where would you love for us to travel together? And she starts listing off all these destinations, and Dakota says, no, please, for the love of God, there are too many imbeciles in this building. I just want to wrestle. I just want to have a wrestling match. And Piper Niven obliges, offers to help Dakota Kai walk to the ring. But positively Piper, the match is going on, and Kaiden Carter, ringside, slides in a chair. Positively Piper grabs him before Katana can't and says, You silly little goose, that's cheating. That's not what we want to do. That's a negative way to wrestle. And while she's talking to Kaiden Carter about that, Dakota gets up and smokes her with a super kick while she's holding the chair. And the ref throws up his hands because she didn't use the chair. Piper's the one holding it. So the ref shrugs. Dakota Kai gets the 1, the 2, the 3. Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, comes out to the ring. And he's baffled. He's lost. He says, I don't know. Look, I don't know what happened. The locker room felt so good at Vroom Vroom Fastlane. But now we're on the fast lane to bankruptcy. And I need you all to help. I finally have La Familia that I love and that I trust in Uncle Eddie and my dad. I gotta call him Dad, Rey Mysterio. But their tag titles were stripped from them due to the technicalities of the CodyVerse and its great and amazing content. In fact, if we were in any other universe, they would still have the championships because no other channel in YouTube history would dare to have such exciting, exhilarating events such as bragging rights.
That's true.
It's so true. Preach, Dom. And Dom says, in fact, if you're in the audience tonight and you're not subscribed to the CodyVerse on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. While you're there, we need everything we can, not only for ECW, but so the CodyVerse as a whole can thrive. I don't know what I can do to help my dad and help Uncle Eddie, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And then Sangha comes out to the ring, and Veer Mahan joins him. But Veer Mahan, he's got a little bit of a limp to him after that match at Fastlane. He's not feeling as great. And Sangha grabs the mic and says, I want everybody to know that the tag titles are vacant. And tonight, Indashir should be gaining our belts and holding them permanently. But unfortunately, Veer cannot compete tonight. And the laws of CodyVerse say that the tag titles cannot be defended in a handicap match. So I challenge any team to come to the ring and face me. You can call it a triple threat. You can call it a handicap match. I do not care. All I know is that I will reign supreme. And when Veer is ready, he and I will hold tag team gold. And Cruz del Toro comes out to the ring. And Sangha laughs and he says, the LWO, that's cute. That's cute. The Latino World Order is going to stop Indashir. But then Apollo Cruz's music hits. And Sangha has that look like that time where Triple H was laughing at Mick Foley, laughing at Mankind, but then he took off a shirt to reveal a Cactus Jack shirt.
Oh, no. And I think you know him pretty damn well. Is Cactus Jack.
And then that made Triple H scared. It was like that. Sangha was laughing and then he got scared. And he's like, no. It can't be. It can't be you guys. And Apollo grabs the mic and says, damn right it is. It's Apollo Cruz del Toro. And they sprint down to the ring to start fighting Sangha. And Sangha is just completely baffled. Some would say he's even disappointed that he has to fight Apollo Cruz del Toro. But they team up officially. Veer tries to get involved, but he's too injured to really do anything. And at the end of the match, Cruz del Toro points to Apollo and allows him to get the pin and the victory. And then Razor Ramon comes out to the ring and he says, holy hell, what a shitty show, Chico. I don't know how Billionaire Ted got us in this position, but all I know is that Razor isn't really a fan. So by hook or by crook, if I gotta do it all myself, I will. So whether you're the Jack Mang holding the world title, you're the Dirty Mang holding the television title, or you're the Vacancy Mang holding the tag titles and Razor just needs to find a friend, Chico, I need to hold the gold around my waist in order to save the brand that's as purple as my vest, Chico. And then in the main event, Brooks Jensen comes out to the ring and says, I'm just going to... Sorry, he doesn't say that. He says, hey, I'm just going to talk, huh? Yeah, sorry about that. I accidentally forgot who I was, where I came from, what I've been through on ECW. And I'm going to tell you right now, everybody wants to be all gloom and doom, and I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm frustrated. But damn it, I love this brand. This is the brand that gave Brooks Jensen a shot. And so even though I barely have a voice, it was as if I was at the Royal Rumble live in Indianapolis, Indiana, just a few nights ago.
Whoa.
I'm here to tell the people that no matter what happens, this brand will never die. We will never surrender. Brooks Jensen will never surrender because no matter how much danger there is, no danger is too much. And then as he goes to say danger one more time, the danger pops on the screen. The Titantron of Ken Shamrock. And he looks pissed. Brooks called out that he was a waste of money. Having Scott Steiner was more valuable than paying this money to Ken Shamrock. They could have afforded to save Scott had they not paid it. And Ken Shamrock comes out just clubbing blow after clubbing blow. And Brooks Jensen tries to fight back. He tries to stay strong, but he can't do it. Shamrock hits a belly to belly, grabs him from the middle rope, belly to belly, goes for the pin, lifts him up. After 2, and Brooks, he's just trying to swing. He's trying to swing. He's not connected with anything. Shamrock hits another belly-to-belly, another one over and over. He locks in the ankle lock, and Brooks Jensen, he refuses to tap. He won't do it, and he finally passes out from the pain, and the referee steps in, calls for the bell. Ken wants to unleash more damage, but the officials from the back stop it because Lord knows we can't afford injuries right now. So our rundown's ECW quick hit here. 2 stars, Trick Williams over Chad Gable. 2 stars, Dakota Kai over Piper Niven. 1.5 stars, Apollo Cruz wins the quote-unquote triple threat with Sanga and Cruz del Toro. And then Ken Shamrock, 2.5 stars over Brooks Jensen. Somehow not a single rivalry popped during all of that.
That's crazy.
Insane. Just historically bad week by me.
Hooray.
Over on Smack Diddly Down, 4.5 stars. As Pretty Deadly win an incredible match over the Dusty Boys, sending them off to TNA, winning the tag titles. 1.5 stars. Lyra Valkyria defeats JC Jane. They begin a new feud. China begins a new feud with Alexa Bliss. 2.5 stars there. And then the People's Champion retains Logan Paul with the help of a clothesline from hell from JBL. Takes down John Cena. JBL and John Cena start a rivalry there as well. Over on WCW, 4 stars. It's a rivalry so nice they had to tell us about it twice. Steve Austin and Dragon Lee begin a feud officially, and Austin, your United States champion. The Big Ball Man tried to do a day with the Big Ball Man doing Big Ball Man things. 2.5 stars. Indy Hartwell reaches supremacy in the women's division. WCW finally has a women's champion again. She wins the steel cage. 4 stars over Clubberella, Zoe Stark, and the now departing Quinn B. And then the main event, Muhammad Ali and Dusty Rhodes, Daddy, they're back feuding once again. Because Dusty Rhodes is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. And Undertaker Batista, hey, they also go to level 2, and that's awesome. On the call side of things, Dude Love argues in a mirror, starting a feud with Mankind at level 1. And then finally, Raw Ladies Night, Charlotte Flair, 3 stars over Lita. 1.5 stars, Fallon Henley over Trixie Gambit, level 2 feud. Donna Matrix, 2.5 stars, a level 3 feud with Ivy Nile. And then Michelle McCool, 3 stars over Nikki. Robert up level 3 there. Tag team call out, Truth and Gallows call out, McSwaggin and Cross going to level 3. SmackDown going to get a 119 rating score and $32,250 on the fan count, $133,000.
Can we figure out how that cage match worked? It was only 2,000 because it was a level 1 feud. Does that work out? So it didn't break up the singles feud between Kit and Diva.
Correct. Yeah, because you get 1,000 for sure, and then 1,000 for each level of the feud it ends. So yeah, that's just the tag feud.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. the tribal knowledge. 128 from WCW, another big week from them. 51,000 fans, $119,000.
Damn.
Let's go.
We said it from Fastlane. You can't sleep on Cheek right now. He's
Best
got a
show
roster.
ever.
Yeah, it's all those specialists.
They're cooking. They're cooking.
Okay.
Standings are going to get interesting. On Raw, a 104 for Raw. 28,000 fans. $123,000. I'm predicting I got an 86. I don't know how low it goes. 86 feels like a number that's in play. Oh, shit. Okay. I forgot I used the special. That saved my ass.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Thank God I had it. We get a 101 rating score. The fan bonus saved us. So we would have gained under 10,000 fans had we not used that card, which would have been the second time we did that in the last like 3 weeks.
Wild.
No, now I'm tied up too. We're trying to record these out ahead. The episode that aired last night, I had like 6,000 fans for a week. So it's not the second time in 3 weeks. It's second time in 3 episodes. I don't know. But either way, we're fighting. $275,000 for me. But we're about to spend a lot of that this week. Contract negotiation to Canada for blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Contract negotiation for Cheek for the commissioner goal this week.
Hey.
Get Schooled 3 for the commissioner goal on my side this week. And there are the standings. So I still hold the fan lead by 41,000 over Canada. And then Canada has a fan lead of 62,000 over Cheek. But Cheek, again, great pay-per-view, great show there. He's cutting in.
I'm coming.
Nobody can stop him. Nobody can hold him. Nobody control him. Like I said, imagine just not being subscribed to this channel right now. Crazy. Can't be me. Phoenix, I go there for work in a couple days, but Cheek's going to go there tonight with his emails.
And Triton's going to go there right now with his email. My contract expires. I'd be interested in staying for another 5 weeks, and the cost would be quite the royal penny.
Is it
We
worth it?
We gotta talk figs. I could book him till the end of the season, so he's not very happy. So I gotta be careful how I finagle.
Right into mid.
So I think I want to lowball him because I can see Mankind coming right there. So I think we're gonna lowball him. Worst case, he'll be a little bit grumpier, but I think he's gonna just shut up and take it.
Yeah, he will.
See, there it is. Let's go. Some king. All right, let's handle big Mankind. We're gonna go ahead and give him the authorization.
Ooh.
Loan authorizer. Probably first
Locking
he's heard
in.
of it. It is.
Oh,
I heard of it.
Guess I'll go talk in a mirror and argue with myself again.
And that puts him at the Royal Rumble, I think.
It puts him at the Rumble. And Stone Cold.
Well, now he's calling him
Steve
Dragon.
You like dragons? So thanks for the match against Rock and Dragon. Yeah,
Sounds like a fucking Pokemon duel.
I know Rock and Dragon.
Rock and Drag.
Sometimes I amaze myself. And you proved yourself to me earlier. You gave me that title shot, you son of a bitch. It's alright. So Austin just texted me to talk about how cool he is.
Sometimes I mean myself.
Batista appreciates me. That's nice. I wasn't able to take home the gold, so just wanted to say I appreciate you. You gave me the opportunity. And keep up the
Dave.
good God. Release his ass now. Why is he so soft? Alright, anyway.
That's why he couldn't get feuds started for a while.
I know. Dude, good lord. So bad timing if I get this. I can reduce the links to their contract by a week. So that's tempting. So we'll probably get it organically. So we'll just see. I'm not going to go out of my way for it. So this one, I got to get Kane a title shot this week with the United States champion. My United States champion is Stone Cold. Yes. So... Or no, it's Dusty.
No,
Yeah.
Dusty's your
Yeah,
world
Dusty's
champ.
heavyweight. Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve
Okay.
Austin.
Stone Cold's got so much gold. Call him Stone Gold, Steve Austin. Hello? Is this thing on?
Oh,
All right, so
wish it wasn't.
oh,
Clocked
God.
him.
Sometimes I amaze myself. Where is he? It's about to get fatal. Stone Cold. Who the hell were we even after?
Kenna, it's gonna be wild after all this when you and I are just fighting for second place.
I know.
Dude, this is full send right now.
No, I love it. I absolutely
WCW.
love it.
So Kane wanted a shot, so he's gonna get one. So he's got to go back. So Texas Rattlesnake is up again, which means Dragon Lee is up again. Who else do we want to throw into the mix? We probably want a specialist because the specialist is going to improve our match quality. I don't really want to put Rocky in there though. Guess we could put Big Mouth Man
Oh,
because
Big
Big
Mouth
Mouth Man, he's got decent stamina. He's got no rivalries and he's a specialist, so we can throw him in. Bada bing, bada boom.
Those guys in the room.
How you doing?
Bada boom! Realest guys in the room! How you doing?
I like it. I like it, daddy. You know, I like it like that. Indy Hartwell is zonked on her stamina.
Hell yeah, dude.
No.
Oh.
So Zoe Stark is gassed on her stamina. Trying to think of some ladies' love, so I think we're gonna do a little three-way. Bruiser Becky.
Becky.
Or specialist Becky.
Beckydo.
Give me that Becky. And then we gotta get Ronda. Clubberella absolutely literally gave everything she had and didn't get hurt. That is a freaking old school woman right there. Just taping up the ankles, taping up the wrists. Oh no, Lynch and Rousey is on cooldown. Hopefully they don't spark a rivalry then. Duh. Okay. Alright. So we got some ladies action. We needed it. I need it. Look at Muhammad. Zero
Wow.
stamp, dude. We're just
Impressive.
tight roping. We're tight roping.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
I'm
Alright,
hoping the cheat code I put in where injuries can't happen is working. Based on that.
Just on my brand. Okay, so we don't have ladies title we're gonna do. Men's title's already on the line. Men's tag cannot be done. So we have ladies tag, but it's already accounted for. Can't do that. And then we have Dusty Rhodes, my championship for another 2 weeks, daddy. So we're good there. So now we just need a good match. What would a good match be? Well, Specialist Rock. But I don't want him to go against Posty Boy. Cody Rhodes has decent stam right now, so I'm gonna throw him into a fatal 4-way. And we just need dudes. We need dudes with stamina. So that means Uncle Howdy getting rowdy. That means Rico.
Oh,
Uncle
United.
Rico.
United.
They gotta
Are they
go
gonna
up
team
against
up?
each other. Oh my god. Oh, Nicholas Nosedive?
Oh,
What?
The homie.
just hearing his damn noise.
He only has 5 weeks left, dude. We gotta get him some shine.
You gotta give him the opportunity, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think we're good. Wait a
It
minute.
sounded like an I like him giggle.
No.
Ooh. You like him.
Hey yo. You like
Yeah,
him?
yeah. We need Cody Rhodes in there for the specialist. Otherwise, I'd probably throw in Triton and see
Big ass.
if anything. Yeah, Triton's big ass. See if anything starts.
That got me thinking you did that because in my head I was taking a drink and I was like, wow, you didn't say big ass. So you coming in with that mouth made me choke. Oh, damn it.
Hey yo. God dang, we still got one match. See, I'm shooting my wad with these two specialists. So that means we're gonna do something here.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
He's gonna flip roll.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, buddy.
God, can Batista... You know what? Screw him. I don't want him. I'm gonna have Undertaker do the calling out of Batista. Because Batista's better on the mic, but he is over on trying to boost up rivalries. And I just don't have the time to waste on that. Like, I'm trying to take this damn brand to the moon. Okay, so... And then lastly... Triton, we're gonna have him declare.
I declare my next foe to be...
Man, everyone's in a rivalry though, dude. So...
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
See where it takes us.
Just two macho
Just-
men.
well, he can be a known cruiserweight, so that could.
Dude, this is...
Oh, shit, yeah. Dude, that's got potential.
This dude.
It's got legs.
This, I hope it works. We
Same
could
as-
have, yeah. Macho Man versus Nacho Man.
Oh, it has. You have to do that promo every week until it works now. You don't get a back off that. I already got the
okay.
merch ready.
Okay, and then I gotta get one more match. But in order to do that, oh cool, I'm gonna get bad timing. Da, 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 da. Let's see.
Oh, playing the feud.
Come on, all right, here we go. No whammies.
Oh,
Oh, the bisexual Undertaker.
Ooh.
Specialist.
AJ Styles.
Styling on him.
Rang
Big
Valve.
return.
It's right there.
You rang, Vold.
Careful making jokes. It makes you want to sign people.
You rang, Vold. All right. Oh, sorry, Nala. I think we're gonna bring in AJ Styles.
Ooh.
How many subs
phenomenal.
for a Nala face cam reveal? We're just short of 1,800 at time of recording.
$3,000.
Okay, when we hit 3,000, you guys get to see Cheek's adorable dog Nala.
That'll get the people
Yep.
off their seats and clicking the subscribe
Better hit the damn
button.
button, losers.
Hell
And
yeah.
winners.
This is really gonna deplete me, but I think adding a guy that's another specialist, 4 promo skill, and
AJ's a big favorite. Like, you're going to win over the comments with this, too, I feel like.
161 though. That does suck, but it does lock him up. So
80
it's,
Stam, like, that's solid.
yeah, little yin and yang. So we're gonna bring him in.
And if you want him to win the Rumble, you can trade him to Canada after this pay-per-view.
True. Great idea.
All right,
I'm
so
making a
now-
trade to Raw for anybody.
Ooh, going in Raw.
There you go.
What? And then we gotta have him fight somebody. He's already they're feuding. I didn't even look at these. Jeez, what am I doing? Oh, fixed match. Oh.
Oh. Kevin Owens just came.
Select an opposing brand. Reduce 2 of their rivalries by a level. Cannot drop a rivalry. Cannot be used the week before a PLE. That's dumb.
That is
I ain't
dumb.
dropping 60 grand on that. That's would be like a 30 grand card then.
I feel like that card would be really fun, but I don't think I've ever seen it pop up for a commissioner goal. Like, I would go for that card, but I'd never want to pay for it.
Right.
Preach. Okay.
Preach.
We could get up there back this week? Nah. So we'll get Macho Man back next week. And then we'll have one more week after this week to wait on Dusty. So I'm going to hold strong.
You got the ones, the bronze.
Oh, yeah, true.
Bring both back next week.
I have a lot of low stamina. I'm gonna wait till I need to shoot my wad. So
I don't think you get stamina back while injured. Is the only thing. It's up to you.
Interesting. All right, let's shave off a week.
There we go.
So they're coming back next week. So the next recording, I'll probably pop my quick recovery, get juiced back up, much needed. And so AJ Styles needs somebody to fight, so we're going to go back to the well. Just for a renowned star.
Do you know
Renowned.
any guys?
Yeah, you need to know, guy.
Good call.
You do know a guy.
Oh, he did know guys. Nice.
Nice.
Wasn't sure how your guy knowing was this week.
Pretty decent.
Pretty decent. Know a couple guys.
It's decent. What do you think, boys? 10-14 or 15-19?
Well, I feel, so this is purely theory. I feel 15-19, you got all the specialists that were left because it only gave you 3
Oh,
names.
yeah, you did.
Who says
You
I'm
did.
looking for a specialist, you piece of shit? The only
If
thing
you're
I'm
looking for a male specialist,
I'm
I
looking
think you
for a
have enough
male.
range.
I'm looking for a male. That's it.
Just a male. Ooh, legend.
Legend. That's a lot of money.
Legend?
I think we can get some fun people at the renowned stars, though.
Yeah, there's a couple fun guys. Maybe Sheamus.
Guys.
Oh god, the Bobby Lashley.
Hell yeah, dude.
Vince McMahon would be salivating. Kofi, Nathan Frazier.
Nathan Frazier.
And of course, still got the Jizz and Montez Ford, another specialist. This is tough.
This is awesome.
Peanut Blossom.
Miz not far from level 20.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
I just noticed
like,
that as you pulled out. I guess Priest isn't either. They're both really close. Priest is super close.
That's my boy.
it is your boy.
The bisexual Undertaker.
Man, this is... Yeah, Montez Ford is pretty tempting, but it's like... Might as well... I mean, Miz is 5 out of 5 on the mic, so that's really tempting just to have him... I kind of shot my wad with shooting another...
You're shooting a bunch of wads today.
I know.
It's final season. I love it. It's going to be weird when we get into 2K25 and we're not just frantically...
Gotta be disciplined.
I know.
It's going to...
All right, so just like that, we have a AJ Styles against The Miz.
Okay.
That's pretty decent on its own, right?
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
think that does well.
Okay, so
Another
this...
4 specialist match. Oh, fuck. This is going to be another good...
Yeah, I'm not... I mean, the power card fed into even more. Cheeks got momentum, and this shake-up card is...
Yeah, dude, you think this is a game?
We got ourselves a great home stretch here. I'm
Hell
fired
yeah,
up.
dude.
Making sure every belt that can be on is on. Yeah,
I like that.
you should. Okay. I think it's a decent curve as is. um, oh man, I'm scared.
Scared.
Oh, well, I wanted to do this because it's a specialty, but it's like 60 bands,
Yeah.
60 freaking bands,
And
That's a
1 week
lot.
injury.
Yeah.
So,
How about we just dip our toe in the water with some tables?
mm,
Oh, steel cage.
or
Let's do extreme rules.
yeah, let's feel extreme.
Extreme.
And then I feel like that's probably a better curve.
The debuts there.
The debits.
The debits.
Oh, I should have just done this extreme rules. Okay, we're gonna do this extreme rules. This one, we'll just make this a tables as well. Crappy. I don't know. That's tough. They're all in the 60s. A lot of these guys. Cody Rhodes is the only one over 60.
The only issue with that, the women's, is I don't know how much the cooldown is gonna hurt you.
Well, Raw doesn't seem to.
But
Yeah, Raw just like it hurts you, but it might still be okay.
but Extreme Rules is one of their specialties.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna play the feud. We're gonna gamble.
Gamble.
All right, and we got our thingy. Kane gets his thingy, and we're basically out of money. Shot our wad. So yeah, let's.
You should have just shot Cody so he couldn't even find anyone. Not like I meant last week. So this week he would have been. But
I know. Would have been fun. I got my eye on that card for someone special. So, anyways,
Eddie.
so we add AJ Styles and The Miz to fit beautifully in with our roster. Dragon Lee gets yet another title shot. And Triton might make a feud with Macho Man. Let's go!
Hell yeah.
All right, we are double cost this
Oh
week.
my god.
I'm glad
Let's
he
go, Teddy.
What a dickhead.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Teddy.
Teddy fired up.
Oh,
Then here's our good talent, so we know we're gonna get
Yikes.
peppered for a lot of money here. I don't know. The only thing I don't know is like when that hits, because I would expect my money to be lower than 294. We'll see if it. So this is the double cost from Teddy. So maybe it hits after this. Bad news: we lost one of our major talent scouts. Hiring new talent is going to cost more until we can replace them. Luckily, I have a replacement mine. Oh, it's not the contracts I have. It's if I sign someone this week.
Oh.
Okay, so I mean that still makes me delay, but it's not. I thought it was like if I had 5 people on temp contracts, that would be $125,000.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that card wasn't as good for based on what that email would have was there. Okay.
Yeah.
So Cruz del Toro expires. We were the one. He's the one we gave 2 weeks to. So we will pay him probably just. I mean, I'm kind of all in on Apollo Cruz del Toro now. So for for 24,000 more, we just lock it up. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the fuck my show is becoming, but Chad Gable has been talking with Stacks, and he feels they should team up, and they would make an awesome tag team. Can I get Vince to take a chance on us? Book us in a tag match next few weeks, and you know what? Sure.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know.
Let's go.
I don't know what my show is anymore, but I also love it to the core. All right, so
So funny.
contracts are expiring. Chad Gable and Stacks Lorenzo are going to team. Last man standing match for an I know a guy, which could maybe help me out, but it is going to be twice as much to do it. Next title match, we get a fixed match card. 3 more commissioner goals. That also does help towards this too. Just the sooner I lock that up, the more likely I can use whatever card I get. We still need the one more False Count Anywhere match. We probably won't do that this week if we're booking something special. How much is last man? Whoops. Last man standing on the. Okay, so it's normally 30. It's 60 this week. Okay, so power card wise, health spa. I feel like I have to grab that right now. Because all we have injury wise is we have one rehab card. So yeah, we're gonna grab this off rip, and then former WCW World Champion Ty Schmidt is available potentially. But yeah, so this is where
true.
just to kind of like showcase it, you can see there the card taken into effect. So to sign him for one night would normally be nothing, but to do it right now would be more. So if I knew that was how the card was, I might have gotten more aggressive last week, but that's okay. Might be for the best. So okay, so we're gonna still be in stamina trouble because you're only getting 12 back. If somebody's off, we have a lot of people that need a lot more than 12. So we're still gonna be kind of risking bodies here for a little bit. I don't think there wasn't any other power card I want, but we really don't have anything feud wise going either. So we're just gonna start. We gotta take some chances here. Certain people are gonna have to be up for potential injury. So it is. Where the hell are they at? There we go. So Apollo Cruz del Toro. I'm gonna hope by the time you guys are done running through your matches, I think of what the fuck I'm calling Stacks and Gable. If I don't have anything, I'll figure it out for next week.
Chatting Garinzo. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so so high chance of Stacks getting hurt. I just gotta hope it's not a long one. I don't have any more physios either. Sorry, I keep going back to this because I'm in my head. I'm like, please tell me a card will magically appear. Get schooled 3. So the plan here was to double down Shamrock and hope that I get him to 25. So we're gonna pursue that further, get him up to 23. And maybe that gives me, what I'm hoping is if I can get it by the pay-per-view, maybe he gives me like a boost at the end of the show. But it'll be close. Okay, so tag titles are on the line there. And then we are gonna do, this was the call we were gonna do last week. We're gonna do that. Rule change. We are going, I might do 2 of them this week. So we're gonna go trick.
Man, know your role, dude.
I know, I always go backwards. And then that puts me at 6 of 10 to maybe grab another rando card. And then, oops, not draft order. Nope, Cody. Get it together, buddy.
Yo.
All right, so stamina-wise, Katana Chance, Dakota Kai. By, like, the ladies is the only way I can have the fight. So we're going to run Dakota and Piper again.
Was this Raw?
That's gonna be our last woman standing match.
Piper
It's dirty right now, but I gotta be AI Teddy. Sickens me. All right, so Brooks, who the hell is Brooks fighting this week? You got people chucking all over the place. We're gonna give Brooks Razor Ramon. We got Fighter Bruiser. And then this now becomes, obviously it costs more. It's going to cost 25K more. But this is where if I wanted to do a signing, I could. To maybe help me survive an extra week. Maybe.
It's tough.
Yeah. Because it's basically I'm spending 35K. I want to have, like, I mean, I'm going to spend it next week. So it's like, do I just want to do it now? And I'm going to do it because there's a man that needs to be on ECW. There is one man
Just
that
one.
can save the brand. Well, there might be more. If the person I'm saying doesn't pop up, I'm just going to pretend it was like someone else. Be like, haha, just as I needed. But things have gotten a little out of control. People are forgetting who they are, what they're doing. And if there's one guy that knows how to unite this brand,
Ooh.
it's none of these people. Mother, damn it! All right, it's Pat McAfee.
The secret weapon.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold. We're gonna
That
waste
is
10.
weird. Oh no, never mind.
Ooh,
We're gonna waste 10.
let's go.
Let's go.
Keep spinning, baby.
No, I can't. I
Oh,
don't know, guys. No guys are
no,
known.
guys.
Okay, so let's do. Whoever's the closest gets this, just so I don't get quizzed by somebody next week. So Trick, congratulations. Health Spa is going to go to. Is anybody? So Sanga's getting a little upset with me, but he doesn't need it as much. So I'm gonna give it to Ray. He gets spod. He's now smiling with teeth. And we're gonna go ahead and just start this. And I think I'm banking on. So the thing I don't know, these guys have decent pop, not crazy pop. My popularity obviously dropping kind of across the board right now as I navigate these staminas. But they have Fighter Bruiser. I could also risk Razor to guarantee the curve. I think I'm going to do that.
Ooh.
We're going to... If I go down, it's going to be because I swung and missed rather than go down looking. Because this being the title match, I feel good. These guys would then have slightly less popularity, but they have the class matchup and the stipulation, so this gives me confidence in the curve.
Dippy.
Dippy.
So... Do we
Send an invert.
or do we turn
Ooh.
cactus?
Ooh.
Look at that. It's not a heel. Look at that face.
I just realized.
A happy guy.
Oh, there it says it. I was like, "What's he switched between?" Because I already switched him. It's fighter because it says in the details. Luckily,
There it is.
and fighter and specialist for you as well. Okay, so nothing changes there. Yeah, we'll just leave that. We'll leave that. That's fine. Okay. Get our guys to know for next week. That way, if I gotta waste $20,000, I can do that. And we send it in.
Oh, buddy. Limited stock applies. Price of the power cards are doubled. Oh, and we're in a 2-pit arena. Smackdown's making waves. And
Agreed.
you are not getting 50. Grumpy you are afterwards. Don't care. She wants to wipe the smug smile off Lyra's face after her loss. Wants to fight her again within the next 2 weeks. Pissed that she lost on a non-pay-per-view event. Okay, I can do that. Due to high demands, power cards are gonna be more expensive this week. Oh, and by the way, we're in that dog shit arena.
Let them know.
High school. We're in the high school arena, dude. Okay. Fixed match. We're not gonna jizz over it this time. Sorry.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. We don't need it.
Wow.
Kevin Owens has
Kevin
lost.
Owens needs it.
Kevin Owens does. But this is actually interesting. This cheat card that he used on Cody would have been 30 grand. So right now that Superstar Morel card is usually 60 grand, I think. So that would have been the better card to take, wise of money wise there. Okay. We are going to, I don't know what to do this week. No ideas. I'm so hurt. Okay, what does Triple H want? Do not book your most popular fighter for a pre-match physio. Bet you both want that, don't you?
Yes.
Popular fighter, that is Logan Paul. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Let's book something. I kind of wanted to book Logan Paul in this week. Hurricane could use another week off, wouldn't hurt. And the feud is not stale yet. That is good to know. I think this week what I want to do is, I don't know. I'm so ooh, Kit Wilson has a new perk. Let's go deal with that. That's why he wanted his 50 grand. He's like, I'm making waves. I'm moving up. Oh no, holy Elton after two. Bruiser, Cruiser. I think Cruiser makes more sense for Kit, so we're gonna take him as a cruiserweight. Lyra isn't feeling too good, but I think I might want to book that rematch this week, regardless, even if you're not feeling good, honey. Let's look at stamina wise. China's got 81. The advertising 38, so I don't think I'm going to book that. But I think what I will book is China versus Jade. Although it's face-face, we're going to have a run-in, and Alexa Bliss will attack China. China. Over here, I think I'll book... Ooh. Look at that, 40 stamina. That's so low. China. 40 stamina is so low. Like, oh my god, it's probably the lowest stamina I have. Oh man. Oh, 37. That's true. I'm just bragging on my stamina on you guys, flexing my stamina.
Go to your power cards.
Yeah.
Buy injury rehab.
Okay. Let's just hit Cody with a Veto Star. Sheik got scared there. Thought I was going to use it on him.
I did, but I was like, it's pointless to use it on WCW, you know.
No, it's not pointless. But I'm in a 2-bit arena because of
Because
Cody.
Get his ass.
I got his ass.
Get his low stamina roster having ass.
No, exactly. I think I will book Logan Paul in the Hurricane. I'm gonna not get the, although maybe I might regret that in the future. Let me quickly look at this. Did not go for standing matches like Cody did. Good thing on my part. Self promo, we need one more. I guess we didn't double down did not work on self promo. I don't know if they fixed that because I feel like they used to work. I had 8 of 10 last week and I booked 2 self promos and now I'm only 9 of 10. Interesting. We could rock charity promos, but I think we would really have to start really rocking charity promos. So I don't know if I can do that. If I did, I would turn this off, but that might pop a rivalry too. So let's get Trish in a match against Blair. We'll do that. We'll do the 2 kind of Black Widows against the tag champs. We're going to do a charity from Alexa Bliss. We are going to do advertising. Nope. Swap that around. Obviously, it's our queen. Advertising from Alexa Bliss. We're going to have charity from... Charity doesn't bring down your popularity, does it? I don't think so.
Only advertising can.
Charity, we are going to book Booker T. Charity, we're going to have Booker T. And I believe in Joe Hendry, but I also believe in calling out Kurt Angle. All right, very singles heavy week, but I think it was the same for you guys. Maybe, I don't think I need to throw on the title belt onto this match just yet because they have a level 4 feud to work with. Pretty much all I can do this week. We got JBL, we got Kurt Angle. Ooh, this is probably gonna go on Kurt Angle, to be honest with you. 4 weeks. We got 9 left, including this week. I think I'm just going to send this in. You guys kind of also are not really punting, and this is not a punt either. I wouldn't say this is punting by any means necessary.
Oh, it's a punt. It's like Pat McAfee's on your brand.
I feel like I need to. I have 22 assets. I got to spend some. So this would get us no holds barred. Show compensation, show cost compensation 2%. That's $4,000 each week, I believe. That one's kind of calling my name. Or 4,000 fans. I could try to catch up to Cody this week or this way as well by getting 4,000 fans per week extra. So I think that's the one I'm going to go for. It's going to leave us with $83,000 left. But then again, this hurt me. I don't know which, because I could use the money. You know what I mean? It's less money. I think we're gonna do this first and come back for the tier 4, maybe around Survivor Series or after Survivor Series for the Mania stretch. But right now, we're gonna do social media ads. Boom.
Bang.
I feel like nobody's bought a logistic in like some time, except for like a pay-per-view venue.
Correct.
Yeah, I bought the Coliseum.
Oh yeah, you did.
Hell in a Cell, I think, is the last time we did it.
Yeah. Charity promos, we got that rocking. We do not have a. I'm gonna clear this and we're gonna go sign another.
The way you moved there, I thought you were clearing that to buy a fixed match. I'm like, you don't need to fix the promo.
We don't
Kevin
need to
Owens.
fix the promos,
like,
silly.
what?
I think we'll take
Chosen.
maybe Chosen. I'm just thinking who could cut the best. No, Jackson Smooth cutting the best promo for sure, and it's only $2,000 dues. So, roll change on Jackson Smooth,
Nice.
and that's feeling pretty decent. Fans, I wish I had the retained fans because this is not going to be a great show at the high school venue. And we'll save a hell spot just for now. Locking this one in. Unless.
Gotcha.
Palm fake. All right.
I love getting your ass. I
fucking
love getting your
jumped.
ass. I know. I am going to put China in this match, I think. And our queen can't run in. Okay, boom. Just to add a little variety, triple threat, and just to add a little variety in the sense of match type tables there.
Hell yeah.
Locking
Oh,
it
yeah,
in.
dude.
WCW continues the climb up the ladder. And we begin with an Extreme Rules match. No titles on the line. No. Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey. Rhea and Ronda are great tag team partners, but tonight they are going against one another. Becky Lynch throws her hat into the ring as well. And Ronda Rousey, a great start to WCW. Extreme Rules gets it off banging, but unfortunately no rivalries pop. But I think we can manage that. So good start. And then, Post Malone. He is no longer your friend. He is going post alone. And he's going heel. So big things coming from Posty Boy there. He's in that rivalry with The Rock. We'll see if he's between a rock or a hard place. You tell me. And then two newcomers to the brand. AJ Styles in his lush blue gloves against The Miz in his lush red coat. Who's going through the table, actually. This is a tables match. Let's go, boys. Good stippy. Someone's getting splinties. And it's The Miz. The Miz is in the back. He has tweezers trying to pull out all the splinters all over his body. Welcome to WCW, boys, both of you, as a rivalry starts between AJ Styles and The Miz. And then Undertaker, he says not much. That's all he says to get this rivalry. Rings that big dong. He rings. God,
He threw himself off talking big dong.
It's all that's on my mind right now. The rivalry grows to level 3 simply by the big dong. And that's just another slap in the face to Batista, who cannot get a rivalry to grow for shit because he sucks at acting and cutting promos. And then this is a star-studded match. So we have Uncle Rico going against each other, and then Cody Rhodes all trying to take down arguably the biggest star.
And no. Hell yeah, brother.
Hopefully drown.
Yeah, drowning in the... We'll save it for after he went... Oh. Simulating now.
Oh.
No!
Thank God.
Oh. Nick Nosedive did drown under the pressure of having to go against Cody Rhodes, one of wrestling's greatest families, and Uncle Rico. They did get in the match, but not in their traditional tag roles, so they failed to achieve success. Cody Rhodes, impressive victory. And then, no!
Wow, dude.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Triton tries to declare a feud with Macho Man. If you think your Slim Jims can defeat me. But Macho Man, still injured technically, wasn't in the arena to hear him. That's why. So we got to try when Macho Man makes his return next week.
We got a Triton.
We got to Triton a little bit harder. Dig deep. Wow. Macho versus Nacho will have to be delayed, boys.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of takes the wind out of the sails for this show. But show goes on. Stone Cold with his 2 belts.
Oh, kidding.
Dragging this thing around, dragging Lee. And then Big Boss Man. And then slightly smaller Boss Man Kane. Fatal 4-way, no stipulation, but it is a title match. Can Austin defend, or does Dragon Lee come away with a strap amongst giants?
Oh.
No. It's gotta be Kane. Heavyweight champ Kane, and the rivalry between Stone, slightly less gold, and Dragon Lee grows to level 2, which is great. And a new rivalry is birthed with Kane and Big Boss Man arguing who is the slightly bigger of the boss men. Good show, dude. But
hell yeah.
Only 3-star finale, so womp womp. Also, no macho, no nacho.
And it's time to womp womp, because up next is AI Raw. Natalya and Michelle McCool kicking off. Michelle McCool taking a break from her rival Nikki Cross to battle in a tables match. Natalya just wants respect and instead gets wood. 3.5 stars. Michelle McCool on the victory. Then it's a charity promo. Vicky McLeod. And yeah, I'm not even going to bother to say what she said to the people. It was so embarrassing. I can't bear repeat it. Charlotte Flair and Lita had a 3-star match last week. Can they repeat it this week? Lita gets the victory this time. Oh, and it's slightly worse. 2 stars this go around. But the rivalry does begin. Shinsuke Nakamura comes to the ring. His first appearance on Raw after Teddy paid to bring him over. And he decides to call out a man that used to be on ECW, but not the same time as him. Shinsuke, season 1 and 3. Julius Creed, the Creed brothers, one half of J&J Security, is a season 3 Raw guy, but a season 2 ECW guy. Nakamura says, ECW's trash. It's not a fun place to work. And Julius Creed of the Creed brothers, one half of J&J Security, said it's really not that bad. And Shinsuke goes, come on, it was terrible. And then they start a feud. Tag rivalry continues as Karrion Kross and Chuck McSwagon take on Luke Gallows and the man that he mistakens for Coral Anderson.
Let's go.
And R-Truth hits the axe kick in the ring.
Okay.
And Luke goes, Coral, when did you learn that move? R-Truth does, Zeb. I've never seen you do it. And R-Truth throws his hands up kind of like that picture. He's like, I am R-Truth. And Luke just laughs, says, you're nothing but a silly goose, man. You go ahead and pin him. And so Truth pins McSwag and Rivalry up to level 4, 3 stars in the match. And then Nikki says, I thought I'd try my hands at cutting a promo. And then no one gave a shit. Tag titles on the line. Josh Briggs, the other half of JJ Security, who stopped being part of the security team and started being champions with Tommaso Ciampa, taking on MVP and Angel Garza, who bonded because Angel Garza pretended to also hate LA Knight. But pretend hatred isn't the same as real hatred. Ciampa and Briggs keep the tag titles. 3.5 stars, closing the show. We go over to ECW. Ted DiBiase, he's still looking rough, but he's feeling a little bit more optimistic. Just a little bit. And as he goes to welcome everybody in, Ken Shamrock barges in to his office, and all he tells Ted is he needs to go to the ring because he's got some things to say. And Ted says, that's fine. Yeah, that's great. And he starts to run down the night's card. And he says, tonight we're going to have Brooks Jensen in the main event. It's been a long time since Brooks has been in the main event. We're putting him back there. Tonight he is going to fight in a last man standing match against Razor Ramon. And then Razor turns the corner and says, hey, Ted, don't you ever talk like I talk, or I will kick your ass, Chico. And then Ted's like, oh, okay, sorry about that. Hey, let me try this instead. On and Brooks comes around and says, hey, don't you be talking like me either, huh? Ted's like, guys, just leave. Just leave. Please leave. Please. Also tonight, it's going to be a tag title match as Apollo Cruz Del Toro takes on Indashir. And then Stax walks in. He does that thing where you kind of take the top of your shirt, the neck of your shirt, and you kind of stretch out and you go, yee. Stax does that and he says, so about that, huh? Unfortunately for you, Stax had to call in a couple favors. And, let's just say Indashir isn't going to be here tonight compete for the tag titles, huh? In fact, it's going to be Channing Stax Lorenzo competing for them titles. And Ted says, you can't just boss me around. And Stax says, actually, I heard you got a phone call last week when you was trying to deal with your problems. Isn't that right? And Ted kind of looks around in a panic and says, no. That was just his dry cleaning calling, saying that he was late to pick up his tuxedo. And Stax says, I'd never seen a man run from a dry cleaner before. Maybe there's some other business happening in that building that you don't want to talk about, and I get that. But what you're going to do tonight for Stax is you're going to put me in the ring for the tag team titles. And Ted says, look, I'm not here to be threatened. But you know what? If Indashir isn't here, I gotta have someone in the match. But I don't know who your partner's gonna be, okay? I don't have anybody ready. This roster is a walking morgue right now. And Stax says, I got somebody right here that's got something to say to you. And then in the background you hear, hey, Seuss, huh? Chad Gable, thank you. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously. Chad Gable, I deserve my shot. You never gave me the shot in the past that I deserved. I was robbed. It wasn't like AI Raw. So if you can't give me the world title last year, you're giving me the tag title tonight. And Ted says, fine, go to the ring. And it's Stax and Gable against Apollo Cruz Del Toro. And Stax and Gable operate like a well-oiled machine. It looks like they've been teaming forever. And Chad Gable, during a match, he looks at Stax and says, do I get a necklace? And Stax says, hey, that ain't the business anymore. You don't get a necklace, but I'll give you one of these. And he hands Chad Gable a pair of brass knucks. So Gable slides into a singlet. Nobody notices. But then Apollo Crews gets a cheap shot in on Stacks. He takes a bad fall off the apron to the floor, rolls his ankle, and Cruz del Toro goes out to continue the assault. And while Apollo cheers on Cruz, the other Cruz, he turns around and Gable clocks him with the brass knucks given to him by Stacks. The ref didn't see any of it because he was concerned about the injury. He sees the pinfall, though, slides back in. 1, 2, 3. We've got new tag champs on ECW. Stacks and Gable get the job done, but Stacks is gone for 2 weeks. Tag feud begins as well. And Trick Williams comes to the ring and says, you know, I too was robbed of opportunity. I too had greener pastures on another brand. Came to ECW and didn't get my shot. In fact, Chad and I argued over it, but we weren't apparently worthy of being on Season 2 WrestleMania. But when the call came, I decided I'd walk back in these doors one more time. It's the final season. I might not get another phone call. I might not get another chance. So I thought I'd come in here, do the right thing, put on a match with Chad Gable, put him through a table, do what I got to do to get opportunity. And instead, I watch Chad Gable get everything. I watch him get the chance. I watch him win the tag titles. So you know what? If playing the nice guy isn't going to get me anywhere, maybe it's time for Trick Williams to try a new shot. Then we go back to women's action. After Dakota Kai won last week, Piper Niven wrote a very kindly worded letter to Ted DiBiase saying, "Hi, it's Positively Piper here. I'd like to please ask to step into the ring with Dakota Kai once again. I had such a good time competing with an athlete of her stature. I truly believe that if we fight yet again, I could be victorious, just as ECW will be victorious, because I believe." And Dakota Kai just beats her again. I mean, look, Positively Piper, she gets pinned. She has a smile on her face. She offers her hand to Dakota Kai after the match, and Dakota's just disgusted and walks away. As Positively Piper doesn't understand why Dakota Kai won't respect her and respect the positivity that she's bringing to ECW. Then we go backstage, and we see Eddie and Ray talking in the locker room about the frustration. The tag titles, their tag titles were vacated, and now Stacks and Chad Gable, they're the ones that hold the gold. They're the ones that hold all the power. And we see a clip from last week of Dom talking to Ted DiBiase after Eddie and Ray stormed off, trying to understand what's going on, trying to understand why this happened. And you see Ted just give Dominic Mysterio a piece of paper. We don't know what it says, but Dom walked off. That was his night. He had his promo. He got the note later on, and he was gone. And he comes out to the ring holding his television championship. But he doesn't have the same joyous smile that he's had in recent weeks. He doesn't have that exuberance that had been returning. He looks disheveled. He looks frustrated. He looks mad. He looks angry. And he says, I had to do some questioning last week. ECW has become home, and my family became the home that it should always be. Just 1 week ago, I came out to this ring, and I gave everything. I told everyone how great the CodyVerse is. I told everyone to like, share, and subscribe because I believed in all of this. I believed that this had healed me in a way that I didn't even know I was broken. But I talked to Ted last week. Uncle Eddie, I'm so sorry. Because I found out I found out from Ted that Ray was the one that caused those titles to get vacated. I found out that Ray went to Ted DiBiase and demanded that he and you not be protected from the curse of the bragging rights steal. He did it because he thought for sure that either he or you would be stolen. And he could just go away and live his life. But then Ted DiBiase brought him back, Eddie. Ted DiBiase brought Ray back, and I ain't calling him that again. But knew that it would cost you the titles. And just when I thought this family could be whole, you tried to be a deadbeat once again, didn't you, Ray? You tried to leave me once again, didn't you? You wanted to go get your milk and cigarettes on WCW and never come home. I know all the truth now. That letter gave me everything that I need to know. I am going to ruin your life the same way you've ruined mine since the day I entered this world, in the same way you ruined Uncle Eddie's. You're nothing but cowardly and selfish. And I'm going to expose you to the world before WWE 2K24 comes to an end. Katana Chance, Kaiden Carter. They're going to finally get the opportunity to step into the ring. And to be honest, Katana Chance, she doesn't look upset anymore. She's accepted it. She says, you want to leave me? You want to betray me? You want to join Dakota Kai of all people? That's fine. I never needed you. The Katana Chance, the crowd is behind her. They feel sympathy for her. That Kaiden Carter left her and became Kaiden Carter. So as the two fight back and forth, trying to conquer one another, it's Katana Chance who's able to rally up the fans, get them behind her, motivate her to the top rope, and a 450 for a 1.5 star victory, officially starting the Chance Carter feud. Then Ken Shamrock comes out to the ring. And he has the mic and he says, look, I'm not a man known for a lot of words. Not because I don't understand words. I just don't like saying them that much. There is one word I do understand that I love, that I don't speak often, because not many people earn it from Ken Shamrock. That word is respect. Last week, I stepped into the ring with some country-looking mustache Hulk talking to me in an Italian accent. And I thought, what the hell kind of show am I on? But when I fought Brooks Jensen, he wouldn't stay down. He wouldn't give up. When that man had no reason to keep fighting me, he was broken and defeated. He took every swing that he could. And it made me realize everything that happened to me on Smackdown, I felt used. I came in for a mission to be Kevin Owens' bodyguard, but it felt like I was more of Kevin Owens' excuse. I came to ECW to be my own man, and I'd never let anybody buy my loyalty. But I didn't realize someone could still earn my loyalty. Brooks Jensen, I know you have a match tonight against Razor Ramon. I know it's last man standing. I'm not going to be in your corner tonight, but I'm watching. And I'm going to leave a part of me with you in this ring so that you may pull off the upset and beat Razor. And he takes off his fighting gloves. He sets him in the ring and walks out as the main event begins. Brooks Jensen, his music doesn't even have time to play. He is so excited. He sprints out to the ring as quick as he can. He puts on the fighting gloves. Just starts throwing shadow punches everywhere. He feels like an unstoppable force. He's got the necklace that Tony D'Angelo gave him. He's got this chaotic arm thing that he built for himself because he broke his arm at WrestleMania last year. And now he's got these fighting gloves from Ken Shamrock, a man he didn't really know as well, but now he idolizes. But then Razor Ramon comes out to the ring and he stares him down. And when Brooks Jensen starts doing the shadow boxing, Razor takes the toothpick out of his mouth and flicks it. And it hits Brooks Jensen right in the eye. The one place he wasn't protected. And Brooks is like, oh, that real. Wait, sorry. Brooks is like, hey, that really stings, huh? That really hurt my eyeballs. Why you going for the eyes? That ain't what this is about. And Brooks is facing the wrong way. He's boxing the air, thinking Razor's there. He can barely see. And Razor just signals for the end, crosses his arms, spins Brooks back around for a Razor's edge. And Brooks can't answer the count of 10. This man is battered and bruised. Razor gets a very easy win. So much so, there's not going to be a rivalry, but we'll see. Brooks has earned the respect of one man. Can he earn any more? And what's next for Razor? You'll have to stay tuned for the next episode to find that out.
Damn, I wish we were in the next episode right now because I want to know Brooks Jensen overall record, lifetime record. Mental note, I got to ask you to see that.
Yeah, not enough to a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Over on SmackDown, we are opening up with JBL and John Cena. John Cena, newest member coming over from WCW in that Macho Man trade, had a shot at the People's Championship, but JBL says, you don't deserve it. He said, I've been getting made a fool of here on SmackDown. You're not just getting traded over here and getting a title shot. You got to go through me first. And this is a classic feud. JBL, John Cena in real life, they have a great rivalry feud, but this time in the CodyVerse, baby John Cena comes out on top. And again, JBL has not had the luck of the draw here on SmackDown, losing to Booker T quite frequently, and now dropping one to Cena. I'm a little afraid he's going to come after me for some money. We might have to get JBL a little something somehow, maybe a GM interference. But the advertising queen, she comes out and she sells $12,500 worth of little toy plushies of herself. They're really cute, and only 2 people disliked them, so they're actually pretty damn popular. Trish Stratus, Blair Davenport. This was supposed to be a one-off match, but China said, I have 81 stamina. I want in on this too, and I want to show my dominance. Will Trish and Blair, known enemies, will they team up to take out the women's champion, or will China? She stands tall, yes.
Let's go.
China.
It's perfect for her. And we get a Stratus Davenport rivalry that grows. And Booker T comes out and he says, I have five promo skill. And everybody goes, wow, excellent promo. And 7,500 strong join in the chant. 5. JC Jane wanted to take on Bird Girl, Lyra Valkyria. We don't have to wait 3 weeks. Let's get you in tonight. Can Lyra pull up another upset? Will JC Jane get that black lipstick kiss on the forehead of the Bird? And yes, the lipstick is applied finally. Mediocre match. The fans were not into that one because it ended pretty quickly. JC Jane was not playing games this week and takes control. Jackson Smooth Daddy, he comes out here, he says, I know you guys are subscribed to the CodyVerse. I am too, Daddy, but listen here. If you all want to go to YouTube.com and go to the Smoothverse, you can subscribe to the best channel, the best wrestling content ever, the Jackson Smoothverse. And everybody boos, everybody hates him. Nobody's subscribing to the Smoothverse. Everybody's subscribing to the CodyVerse, baby. Yeah. And in the main event, the People's Champion Logan Paul taking on the Hurricane this week. We put the title on the line. Hurricane has been kind of sidelined ever since that Macho Man backstage brawl. He did win. The Hurricane won, put Macho Man in the, but Hurricane has been kind of sidelined since. So he's got to get back into the fray, show that he can pull off a win against Logan Paul if he's looking for a title shot at Survivor Series. And
Wow.
he does, baby. That puts him on the radar. Great match, 3.5 stars. Can't complain. What's up with that? The Hurricane, he wants back into the People's Championship picture, baby, and we're gonna give it to him.
Right, our rundowns after another incredible week of action across the board. ECW in the opener, 2.5 stars. Stacks and Gable win the vacant tag titles over Apollo Cruz del Toro. Tag feud starts here as well. Dakota Kai, 2 stars over Positively Piper. They have a feud beginning as well. Excuse me, 1.5 stars. Katana Chance beats Caden Carter. They begin their feud. And in the main event, no feud here, but it's Razor Ramon winning last man standing match over Brooks Jensen, as I sound like I was drunk there for 2 seconds. 2.5 stars for the Razor victory on the call side of things. Dom calling out Ray. Ted DiBiase gave him some news that he was not a fan of. Their feud has begun. Over on Smack Diddly Down, 3 stars. John Cena keeping JBL's number. Rivalry up to level 2. China, 3 stars over Trish Stratus and Blair.
Blair Davenport.
Hell yeah, dude. I never say it the way you do, right? Then JC Jane puts a nice kiss on Bird Girl. 2 stars. No rivalry movement. Main event, 3.5 stars. The Hurricane defeating Logan Paul, and it's sounding like he is earning a future shot at the People's Championship. Then over on WCW, 3.5 stars. Ronda Rousey wins the Extreme Rules Triple Threat over Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. 2.5 stars as the newly signed AJ Styles beats the newly signed The Miz, beginning a rivalry for them. Fatal 4-way action in the tables variety. Last match also tables. Cody Rhodes wins it over Uncle Howdy, Ricochet, and Nick Nosedive, getting that 2.5 star victory. And in the main event, there's a new U.S. champion, and that's gotta be Kane, as Kane wins the fatal 4-way match here over the former champ Stone Cold, Dragon Lee, and Big Ball Man. Dragon Lee and Steve Austin have their feud go to level 2. Kane and Big Boss Man start a feud new. Undertaker calls out Batista for level 3, but Nacho versus Macho has to wait another week. And then finally for AI Raw, 3.5 stars in the opener. Michelle McCool putting Natalia through a table. 2 stars. Lita beginning a rivalry with Charlotte Flair. Luke Gallows and R-Truth / Coral Anderson take down Karrion Kross and Chuck McSwagon. 3 stars on the match. Rivalry level 4. And then main event here, the champions retain Tommaso Ciampa and Josh Briggs over MVP and Angel Garza. On the call side of things, Nakamura calls out Julius Creed, the Creed Brothers, 1/2 of J&J Security for a level 1. On WCW, a 118 rating score. They're going to get 30,000 fans coming their way, $152,000 for AI Raw. A 118 rating score. They'll get 34,000 fans. They'll get $138,000. And they have now unlocked the chemistry on Angel Garza and MVP. They've teamed them together long enough. 104 for ECW. We're going to get a lowly 14,000 fans. We're going to get $177,000. Chad Gable and Stacks have the immediate chemistry there.
Cruz and Cruz del Toro don't.
We'll get it there. I have to.
Yeah.
And then a 110 for SmackDown. 28,000 fans. $88,000 for SmackDown. Bad timing to WCW for the commissioner goal. I'm knowing guys for my commissioner goal, and I get the title match completed, so we get a fixed match card there. And
what the hell?
Canada didn't do his commissioner goal. He didn't.
I didn't have a self promo this week. Right.
Okay. I can't even remember what it was. So you can see the fans there. So lower show for me this week. Canada cuts into the fans there, so I have a 26,000 fan lead over Canada, and then Canada has a 60,000 fan lead over Cheek. We head to Louisville And I'm going to get a veto star coming my way. So Cactus Jack is going to have the week off yet again. Luckily, he's smiling with teeth. So Cactus Jack cannot take part. Chad Gable is happy. Things worked really well. He's looking for the next tag match. The crowd loved it. You knew they'd kill it. Just keep putting his tag matches. We'll keep delivering the ratings. And prove yourself worthy of me before when you renewed my contract. So he's certainly had worse bosses. So that's pretty cool. I think I renewed his contract last year because I don't think I've done it this year yet. So that's like an old, I guess, like we helped him in the past and he's remembering it in the future. We'll take that.
Set. Hey, hell yeah.
Long brain Chad Gable. So Razor wants 2 weeks off. Which he's not in a feud right now. We haven't really. Last week was better, thankfully. We haven't really popped much off feud wise, so we'll give him. I don't know though. His morale's good. Nah, we'll still give him some rest. If I have something I want him to do, I can have somebody call him out. I don't want to have people storming off as we feed into the Rumble, so we're gonna do that. And we'll head into our outro. I will kick us off here since I've seen my emails. Not a crazy good episode for me. I came into this episode expecting it to be a bad one. If you watched the Vroom Vroom Fastlane, I talked about how I was torn between do I go all out at Fastlane knowing that the couple shows after are going to be really rough, or do I kind of phone in Fastlane and bank on you guys getting super thrown off by the ECW card. I feel like the ECW card, while it can be good, you guys had other feuds going on, so it wasn't going to be a crazy detriment. So I went ahead, I went all out, put together a good show, was able to pad the lead a little bit, but obviously that now trickles down to these last couple weeks where we were able to use Network Special to save us the first booking. Didn't have anything to save us the second booking. Our stamina is still not going to be in a good spot. It probably isn't going to be in a good spot really the rest of the year. Just calling a spade there because by the time we get stamina kind of aligned, we have a pay-per-view, at which point I got to kind of bring it for that. So we're really hoping to just kind of navigate, maybe get some more bodies in next episode again, just to make sure we've got enough for the Rumble. Took some steps towards that here, but we lose Scott Steiner due to him storming off. We don't get a lot of feud success. Definitely going to have to kind of really look at this roster, figure out what I want to do. But luckily, we were able to pad the lead previously, so this week didn't burn me too much. Kanda, I'm going to go to you next. With that last week, you're obviously right back on my tail. You and I have kind of traded back and forth here. So what is your thoughts going in the next booking? How you're feeling about your build towards Survivor Series?
Feeling pretty good. I think we made some decent moves this week. We do have some stamina to keep us going. We're popping off some rivalries. I'm excited for Survivor Series, which means Royal Rumble's right after that, and then our push for Mania. I got a little something up my sleeve on the push for Mania. So while you see me in third place probably until after the Rumble, those last 5 weeks are going to go absolutely insane. And we saw that last season. Cheek rose up on the last 5 weeks too and closed quite a gap. And it seems like Cheek's doing it a little earlier this time. 10 weeks left of the season instead of 5. So a little nervous of that. He's catching up on my tail. I'm catching up on yours. But hey, it's making for some great content. I can't complain. Yeah,
no, I agree. It's getting tight and I can't be happier about that. It's, we never are going to like intentionally throw. We're also not really tryhards either. It's just kind of like having fun, but then having it also be a close race just makes for greatness. And Cheek, right now, you put out the best Fastlane. You got the most fans at Fastlane. You've been bringing in the most fans here. I mean, AI Raw trumped us the 1 week, but he's out of the running. So out of the people that matter, you're performing the best right now. How does WCW keep that momentum to keep closing the gap on Canada and in turn also closing the gap on myself?
I just got to keep doing what I've been doing. And that is shaking and moving, baby. So really it's just a full send strategy. I know my back's up against the wall. So I literally have nothing left to lose. It's the last season. We've talked about that. So it's just a full send, full tilt. Try to limp to the finish line, with stamina and things like that, because I'm ramping up the match types. I'm ramping up the stipulations. And, that's why I've added people like The Miz and AJ Styles, is because I need help to get to the finish line. So, but it's working so far. I've made a lot of progress fan-wise, like you guys mentioned. But it's just, there's a yin and a yang to it. It comes at a cost. So I have a long way to go till WrestleMania. So I got to try to navigate it. But you know what? We're going all out. We're going to have a lot of fun like we always do on WCW. I'm the most fun brand out there, roster-wise, match-wise, because we are awesome. We don't care about the standings. We just put out great shows and great content, just like this channel does every single day. And I promise you will have Macho vs. Nacho.
That's big. Macho vs. Nacho is about to take over. And you guys need to take over the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're watching, if you're this far in, you aren't subscribed, there's no reason not to be. We've got another episode of booking before we head into Survivor Series, but the race is super tight right now. I think it was just a couple episodes ago we were saying, Cheek is in third, 120,000 fans behind, and he's cut that in half very quickly. And then Ken and I have been trading back and forth pretty much all of season 3. So if you're not dialed, I don't know what you're doing, because this is truly coming down to the buzzer. I'm super excited to see how it all plays out. And AI Teddy's also sitting there, so that's kind of fun. But until the next one, oh boy, I hopefully will have my voice back fully for the next recording. But if not, we battle. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Toodles.